All right, we live.
What up?
What's up? What up? What's good? Welcome, man. AGS live episode. Where we at? 37?
Looks right to me.
Yeah, that's about right. What's good, people? Welcome. Got a super chat already. Jackie Rand, he said, hip hop gamer sucks at games, but pipes red infamy W. Shout out to you for the super chat. Appreciate it, player. Yeah. Oh man, what we got? We got some things to talk about this week, man. Make sure y'all call in. Y'all got something to say, man. Make sure y'all call in. No days off.
None.
You know what I mean?
And the wife didn't have no problem with it. She enjoyed the podcast herself. So for her, it's like, that's part of the fun is, chilling back, drinking her wine, listening to the podcast.
You did. So, happy Mother's Day out there. If we got any mothers listening right now, you know what I'm saying? Happy Mother's Day. You did.
Happy Mother's Day to the wife. Love you, girl. You know it's true.
Oh, no, not Milli Vanilli. Girl, you know it's true. Ain't this Milli Vanilli?
Oh, you don't know nothing about that, eh? That's before your time, boy.
Yeah.
But I thought Philly niggas didn't listen to R&B. Y'all niggas just did hardcore rap, and that's it.
No, nah, man. We listen to R&B. Absolutely. Who doesn't?
Facts.
Maybe not
Facts.
Jeremy. Jeremy probably don't, but who doesn't? Yo, what's good? Hey, y'all. I was thinking about something, man. Y'all playing that Resident Evil Village on the hardest difficulty, right? What is it called? Village of Death or some shit like that? I'm gonna try it after I beat it. I'm definitely gonna try it. I'm near the end. I think I'm at the end, really. Because they sending 1,000 enemies at me at one time, so it got to be the end, right?
Got to be.
But yeah, I wonder. I was thinking about that. I was thinking around talking about that. Playing that Resident Evil Village on the that Returnal shit, and I be wondering they playing all these other games on the hardest difficulty, man. They be skipping out. You know what I'm saying? Shit that's really hard. Broke ass fucking game, man. That game is broken. It's broken. What we got here? Who is this? Shout out to Dizzy. He said, yo, we here. 8, you a mess with the Kill Bill. What I do with the Kill Bill? What you talking about, sir? What I do with the Kill Bill? Shout out to the mods, man. Gorilla Madness, I see you, player. What up? What up, man? Shout out to all the supporters, man. We see y'all, dog. Shout out to Jackie Rand for another super chat. He said, what topic will Cole find to argue like about today? Argue, lie about today. Oh, man. You never know.
I don't argue and lie. I just tell the truth and stand my ground. That's all I do, man. That's all I do.
You never know with the triple OG, man. You never know. You never know. Anyway, Jeremy say living rent free in my head. Only on Sundays, Jeremy. You don't even exist no other day of the week, player. Only on Sundays. Only on Sundays, player. Only on Sundays. Yeah, we got some things to talk about this week, man. Definitely. I seen a lot of people hype over, that could be the end, right? This Discord.
Got to be.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get your sound together, Cole? What's going on? Cole having some technical problems right now. Shout out to Non-Nike. He said, beat Returnal sold that ish for 60. Okay, that's a come up. That's a come up. Yeah, I think Cole having some technical issues right now. But he'll get it together. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, we good.
Shout out to Big Maserati, man. He said, respect to y'all, but please keep gays off the podcast. Last week I had to leave early. How you had to leave early? That was the end of the podcast. Talking about you had to leave early. You don't sit down somewhere. That was the end of the motherfucking podcast. Hey, man, we can't discriminate, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. Everybody welcome.
Yeah, man, we can't discriminate. Now, what we won't have is them talking about their sexual life. We don't need that. We damn sure don't need that. They can come here and talk about these games, but they can leave the rest of that shit at the door. You dig?
I mean, man, if he checking for bat, man, he ought to be able to say it.
Hey, remember Bat was like, if you take off your achievements, I donate, right?
Yeah,
Super chat, that nigga disappeared when you took them achievements off. We ain't gonna see that nigga for 3 weeks.
Disappeared quick.
Don't worry, we gonna hold on to that shit till you get back.
Facts.
Shout out to Matt McGrath. I heard Battlefield 6 is getting a trailer this month. Hope it's a good reveal. Unfortunately, it won't be gameplay, but a damn CGI trailer. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about no CGI, man. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Oh, shit, I got the wrong background. Let me fix that. We good? Got the wrong background. All right, but yeah, so, you know, Discord did a partnership with PlayStation. I ain't see the hype behind that, man. I mean, I don't really get it. Motherfuckers was jumping for joy. Who gives a fuck? Like, niggas hiding out of party chat anyway. I mean, what's going on? I didn't see the hype. I didn't pay attention to it when it was rumored that Microsoft was buying it for $10 million or whatever the case was. Like, who gives a fuck?
Facts.
You can communicate now and you can communicate later. I really didn't see the hype behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people was really celebrating. Now, I understood, teasing, Xbox and all that because they was talking shit when that rumor came out. But as far as anything else, it was just like, yeah, all right.
Right, as far as some actual benefit, it's like, how will it change anything?
Yeah, I mean, I don't
some
know.
people were saying, because I asked that question on Rock's show, and all day was like, basically, it's not only people on PSN, like if you online and you playing, and if people online, like right now, anybody can jump in a Discord if they on PSN or not, and you can just chat with whoever. I guess, but like, what's the point of that even? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I guess, man. I don't hide out and gossip in circles. I don't hang out in gossip in circles no more, man. So I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You rarely ever see me in a party chat or anything like that. I don't like, you know what I mean? I feel like party chat and all that shit ruin online gaming anyway. You know what I mean? To a certain extent.
Really?
So, yeah, man, that shit ruined it. Yeah. Because, before party chat and all that shit, if you wanted to be on the mic, it had to be open mic pretty much. You know what I mean? We all in the lobby, people talking shit. You can hear stories, all types of shit going on. You know what I mean? They used to make online gaming fun. When a motherfucker talking shit and then y'all like, all right, I'm going to see you next round. Then next round you get in there and you do them dirty. Then they get back in the lobby, they crying and complaining and all that. That shit used to be part of the fun. You know what I'm saying? Then they started
party chat. So when you say
chat.
Party chat, you mean specifically being able to be in your own group separate from the people you online with?
Yeah, that shit ruined it, man. Now these
these
little cowards, they hide in party chat and shit. I don't want to hear nobody else. They just want to hear, and it be. I don't even know how people game like that. They be in party chat, everybody in the party playing something different. Motherfuckers side conversations and all that. What the fuck is going on? What the hell is this girly shit, nigga? Get in the motherfucking chat, talk some shit or something, communicate with your teammates or something. Now they just hide in party chat.
That's actually pretty fun. Just you meet your friends online, you guys, and y'all be playing different games, talking about different stuff.
That's whack.
Yeah. No, that's actually pretty fun. We just did it on Returnal.
We not fucking playing the game together. What the fuck I'm sitting in a party chat for and shit? Ain't no bitches in here. Fuck I'm in here for, just hanging out and all that. What you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm playing. What the fuck? Get into that shit. It ruined online, dog. Like, I remember before this shit, it used to be lit online. You get in line, it's open mic. You know what I'm saying? It just used to it used to make it for, just more competition, dog. It used to make the competition fun. You know what I mean? To be able to do another player dirty and hear their reaction to it, that was part of the fucking fun to me. You know what I'm saying? That was part of the fun to me.
I mean, I agree with that. Yeah.
In the middle, in the middle of the lobby, people arguing back and forth and then getting in game and seeing who can really hold their weight and all that. That shit created a lot of entertainment, man. Now you get into a lobby, it's dead as fuck. Nobody's talking. Nobody's saying anything because everybody hanging out in a fucking party chat. You know what I'm saying? Shit trash. Man.
I do.
For me, it took away from a little bit of online gaming because when I first got into online gaming, that's how it was. So that's what I was used to. When I first got on Rainbow, everybody in there talking. You know what I'm saying? Whether you coordinating with your team or you talking shit to the other team, it's back and forth, and that made the rounds more intense. You know what I'm saying? Like if they went around, you get in the lobby, man, y'all got that shit by luck. Hey, stop camping in this part or that part of the map. And, y'all going back and forth, and then y'all get into the next round, and then you do them dirty, and then they come back into the lobby, and they talking shit. That shit used to be fun to me. You know what I'm saying? That shit used to be fun, but now these cowards just hang out in party chat because it was too much for them. Oh, I don't like the
How
way
you think about the way the division did it? What you think about that? In the division, you could be in your own party, right? Like me and you, we could be in party chat.
Yeah.
But if you near the other players, if you so close to them, they can hear everything you saying. So it was all based on distance. So if it was far away, y'all could do y'all strategy, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you was talking strategy right in front of the other team, like everybody hear everything.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
like
so
I said,
it kind of gave you the best of both worlds a little bit.
Long as it's open, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I be, sometimes I'm playing, online and shit, like Gears or something, and I know the other team is heated. I want to hear that. You know what I mean? I just did this nigga dirty. I want to hear this nigga reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. But, this is the time we in now. Hide out in party chat. So I really don't give a fuck about a Discord. I wish they removed party chat. If they remove party chat, I would celebrate for real. Fuck that party chat shit. Shout out to Ken. She said, any one of y'all know the new Backpage site asking for a friend? What? What the fuck? Shout out to Tony Play Games. He said, I like Cole because as outrageous are his opinions, he sticks to them like his lace front braids to his head. Oh, man.
Haters everywhere, boy.
Shout out to Forever Mamba. He said, what y'all think about the Black Superman movie?
I don't know. I'm going to reserve judgment till I see it.
Yeah, ain't nothing
or
to
see
think.
previews or something.
Right. Ain't that shit even filming? Really ain't much thought. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Shout out to DB.
Right,
Just wanted to remind Code that nobody's tried to hear about Returnal when Resident Evil is out. Game is a blast so far. Peace, y'all. Yeah, Resident Evil Village is pretty good. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, facts 8, game chat was the shit. Fuck party chat. Thumbs down. Yeah, fuck that party chat shit, dog. 360 had party chat. 360 ain't get party chat until like 2008. Before then, there was no party chat. When we was on Rainbow 6 Vegas, was no party chat. When we was on GTA 4, there was no party chat. Matter of fact, I'll tell you when party chat came. Party chat came when they did that big update on Xbox where they redid the dashboard. It was like a couple of weeks after Gears 2 came out. So that was November 2008 when they introduced party chat. That bullshit. Shout out to Ken. He said, man, I don't want to hear kids in them chats. Man, listen, that come with the game, man. Shout out to Matt McGrath. Modern Warfare 2 game chat was absolutely hilarious. Yeah, it was. It was. You can see many of those videos on YouTube. You don't get that no more. You don't get that no more. Shout out to Nike Cole. How them Braves holding up on the 5th biome?
Bro, I don't know. I'm having a rough time in there, but we'll get through it.
Shout out to Truth Hurts. He says, sold a Strix 3090 for $4,000. Here's your cut. LOL. All right. The cut was $1.99. Appreciate you, Truth Hurts. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said GTA 4 game chat was crazy too. I remember dudes threatening each other to pull up and fight in real life. I was crying laughing. Yeah, that shit was godly. Godly. Yo, Rage Gamer, what up, player? He coming here with fancy boxes around his name, checks and all that. You know what I'm saying? We see you. We see you. Shout out to Tony Esquire. Code is cool and all. You've been a real snowflake the past few weeks. Please, no stupid word game arguments this week. Hey.
Look here, man. If people don't understand English, that is not my fault.
Hey, Jeremy said we need to do something about you.
What we need to do? What's the solution?
I asked him. I said, what should we do, Jeremy? He never said nothing.
Right. I mean, what is the problem? Tell me the problem and the proposed solution.
He said we need to do something about Code. Hey, shout out to 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Online during the 360 days was the Shiznit. Modern Warfare 2, Gears of War 2, Vegas 2, GTA 4, and Battlefield 3. Now it's a dudes laying on their stomachs like a bitch for the whole game. That was another thing about party chat. Like when I used to play Rainbow, I used to play Free Fall, or they used to call it Sharpshooter. And if niggas was camping, you call out they spot. Motherfuckers be mad as shit. Damn, why you go blow my spot up like that? You know what I mean? You on a kill house map. You like, yo, you got a nigga camping in the train. You got a camper in the train. That used to be the shit. You know what I mean? That shit used to be lit, dog. God damn, I miss that shit, yo. That shit used to be lit. Shout out to Emmanuel A1. What up, Hard8 and Optimus Cole? I think I'm going to get me a punk-ass LG CX for my Series S. But do y'all think the Hisense dual cell is an OLED killer? Oh, man. Ain't no OLED killers, man. Will y'all stop this? And damn sure ain't coming from Hisense. Shout out to Just Fits. He said, Modern Warfare 2 lobbies will put some hair on your chest. Damn. Yeah, them Jones is brutal, man. They was brutal. Shout out to King One Supreme. He said, played High Busters with my boys last night. It was A1. All right. That lasted about, an hour and a half?
You said it was decent, too, didn't you? Like, it was short, but it was decent, right?
That's cool. It's all right. It ain't nothing special. It's all right. It was real short, though, but it's all right.
Yeah, I mean, as far as DLC goes, I still haven't gotten around to it.
Something to do. Shout out to President PlayStation. Yo, 8, you still ain't looked in the safe moon yet? Need to stop playing with your black ass. Nah, I ain't looking at none of that shit yet. None of that.
I'm working on him, President PlayStation. I'm working on him.
Shout out to Yo Rage Game, and he said, you best be playing that Resident Evil 8 on the hardest difficulty. Shit lit. Nah, not my first playthrough. My second playthrough, I'm going to play on the hardest. You ain't playing on Village of Death, is you? You capping right now. Nah, I want to enjoy the story of my first playthrough. I ain't trying to be going through all that shit. I mean, I made that mistake playing Uncharted 4 on Crushing the first time through. Won't do that shit no more. Fuck no.
Man, I don't think there's no shame in playing the game on the default setting. None.
No, I'm definitely going to play it the way the fucking developers want you to play. And if I like the game enough, I'll go back and do something else with it on the hardest difficulty. But,
right.
Yeah, I don't really, like I told y'all before, I don't give a fuck about all that single player shit, man. Shout out to Jay. He said, 8, why is everyone else so lazy? No days off. I don't know, man. What you mean? I don't know. Oh, it is Mother. I don't give a fuck about them fake ass holidays and all that shit, man. Made holidays and you know what I'm saying. Every day is Mother's Day, man. I don't really be tripping on that type of shit. You dig? Plus, people do shit to try to look cool for the internet. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I really don't. So, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? If Christmas landed on a Sunday, nigga, I'm here. Fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of those holidays. Facts. All right. Let me see. Where we starting at? Man? Xbox, man. Xbox. Another week. Another week of no new games. But they did get 97 or however many sevens. 97.
I think it was 97.
Or is it 97 in total or at once?
I think it was 97 new ones. I think. I'm not sure.
I think it's 97 in total.
Okay.
But anyway, they added a bunch of new games for Xbox Series X and S. The FPS boost. Yeah, right now that's all you getting. You're getting a boost of some old ass games. The frame rates may go up, but the resolution stays where it was on the Xbox, which a lot of them games were 720p, 900p, and other disgusting resolutions like that. So, hey man, no new games, but you can get some sprinkles on them old games. They put some little fairy dust on them old ass games. So yeah, enjoy that, man. Enjoy that. Still ain't got no new games. How long this gonna last, Cole?
At least till November. Shit. At least till November.
So the only thing we got is Halo Infinite. That's it?
That's it. That's all that's been announced. You know, the rumors are at E3 is going to be some surprise announcements, so we'll see.
For this year?
Mm-hmm. That's what the rumors are. Rumors is it's one unannounced game, and Starfield is supposed to hit this year, people saying.
Where are these rumors coming from? Corporate sleeves or actual credible sources?
I haven't seen it from any credible sources unless they were also repeating one of the tweets from the people that you probably wouldn't listen to.
Oh, okay.
I've seen that a lot too. So when we get to that journalism topic, but I've seen people that we normally trust write articles about tweets or YouTube videos from people that's like nobody. Seem like they just thirsty to get some news, but we'll see.
Oh, that's all the time. That's all the time. Motherfuckers thirsty to get some news. That's all the time. It never fails. It never fails. Motherfuckers is all.
So we'll see. I mean, they're supposed to have the Ascent, which is not from them, but it's still an Xbox exclusive. So in my mind, that counts. And Crossfire X is still supposed to be this year. I haven't heard anything, but they got it on the books for 2021. If them two drop shit, I'll be happy with just them because I've been looking forward to them too. But we'll see. Okay. Anything else is great. If Halo Infinite actually drop, it'd be cool. I'm not really that excited about it, but of course I'll check it out. But for me, the main draw this year would be the Ascent and Halo Crossfire X.
Crossfire X. Ain't that a multiplayer game?
It is a multiplayer game. That's out now, but they releasing a campaign. It's supposed to be like a 10 to 20 hour campaign or something like that. Don't know the details. I think it's by Remedy. I'm pretty sure it's by Remedy, exclusive for Xbox.
So you looking forward to the multiplayer or the single player?
Single player. I told you I don't really mess with that multiplayer.
Yeah, I know. Too hard, too difficult to be.
It ain't because I'm trash. I done told you
trash. You trash. It's
when
all
these
good.
factions come, you gonna see. We don't already.
Why we gotta wait the factions? You got multiplayer games out right now.
Because I'm not interested in none of that. How many times I gotta say it, sir?
Nothing. All these multiplayer games, not one.
Not one.
Last of Us is the one that you're interested in. You know they got a factions one, right?
They do have a faction. Well, I mean, the Division, we can do some Division in the Dark Zone. We can do something like that.
Man, that ain't no competitive shit.
It is, nigga.
Man, that shit trash. Who the fuck Division? What the fuck? Man, we got Rainbow, we got Gears, we got Last of Us 1, all types of Battlefield games. It's a lot of shit out here, man. It's a lot of shit. Factions 2 gonna come out, you're gonna be talking about, it's in my backlog and all this other shit.
No, I'm not. I told you, day one. Me versus you, day one.
Yeah, all right.
Day one, man, it's on the record like 50 times. I'm saying it again. Day one, factions, me versus Hard 8 is going down, and you not gonna like the outcome.
Okay, right. Shout out to Jetlight 504. RE4 is a shooting gallery towards the end. LOL.
I think RE8.
They start, huh?
He said RE8, not RE4.
Oh, RE8, my fault. Dang, I was thinking about 4. Yeah, it is. They start throwing a lot of enemies at you. They definitely do. Shout out to Mr. Oshido. He said, are you watching Kid Smooth Returnal Challenge? Oh, there's a Kid Smooth Returnal Challenge? When is that?
I think they trying to put it together now. Ain't no details yet. I'll let you know.
Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. I'll probably watch it, but it depends on what the rules is. I don't know if you or whatever, but they be making some bullshit ass rules for a challenge, dog.
What kind of rules you want?
To be honest, I think there should be no chat. You know what I'm saying? No chat.
Then if it's no chat, we can't watch you act a fool in the chat.
No, I ain't acting no fool in no chat. I be watching. But no, I think you can't get no chat. I think there should be no help. You know what I'm saying? At all. Like, people be like,
that's gonna be hard to do in Returnal anyway.
He can get help from the chat. He can do
but
this,
how?
He can do that.
How would that even work with Returnal? There is nothing nobody could tell you in Returnal to make the game easier.
There's a lot of things motherfuckers can tell you to make the game easier.
Like what?
They can give you a lot
whatever
of tips.
they tell him, he's gonna have to do it himself. Like there is
Still, they can tell you a lot of shit you don't know that you'll start fucking doing. They can tell you a lot of shit. It's like Bloodborne Challenge. It was like he can get help from the chat. The chat directed him through the whole game. You know what I mean? He cheated on the bosses.
But you can't do that with Returnal because every time he reloads, everything is going to be moved around so that he can't learn the map. He can't go look at no guide to get through an area. Mm-hmm. Some areas do stay the same no matter what, but
like I said before, all the areas stay the same. They just move them around. You know what I'm saying? That's it, really. And they got a couple of variations of each fucking room. But anyway, you can definitely give him tips to help him. You know what I'm saying? He can definitely get teach him shortcuts and all that. Like, you can teach him all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can teach him all that shit that he probably don't know right now or wouldn't know. It's shit you can teach him. I think no chat, no help whatsoever. No help whatsoever. None. You know what I'm saying? None. First of all, we here to see him lose anyway. That's where the motherfucking fun is at. Not in motherfucker just breezing through it. The fun in the challenge is to see him struggle, rage, and all of that shit. That's the fun in the challenge. So make it a motherfucking challenge. I mean, you can make it fair, but don't make it like fucking a cakewalk.
So you assuming he gonna lose?
Nah, I'm not assuming he gonna lose. I'm just saying that's where the fun is at. Listen, most of us ain't there to see him win. You know what I'm saying? That's not where the entertainment is at. You know what I'm saying? That's why if he was just playing Return on his own, we probably wouldn't get no view. Nobody wouldn't watch that shit. Like, don't nobody watch kids who play video games. So we're there to see the struggle. You know what I'm saying? So you can't make it too easy. Like, what you think people there for? Because they want to see Smooth play a game? That ain't true. Go watch any of his other live streams. Ain't nobody watching them shits. Motherfuckers is there to see the struggle.
I think in a challenge, this is just my opinion, of course. Like, I've never watched one of his challenges rooting for him to lose. I've watched it for him to beat the odds.
I don't give a fuck if he lose or not. I'm just saying, all of the entertainment comes from him struggling. That's where the entertainment at. Other than that, what's the entertainment? What are we being excited? What's the point?
Like watching him win. Like, the Price is Right.
If that's the case, why they don't get nobody? Why you think they get Smooth and not anybody else? I mean, think about it. If that's the case, why don't they get somebody else? I mean, why they don't get somebody that can actually play games? No, the point is people want to see them struggle and rage and damn near come to tears and all that shit. That's what we are here for. So therefore, if it's going to be a challenge, then make it a motherfucking challenge.
That is a really good question. I'm going to have to think about that. I'm not prepared to respond.
Hey, man, if it's going to be a challenge, no help. It's a challenge. It's a challenge for a reason.
So no chat. What else? So no chat.
I mean, if it's going to be a chat, he can't look at it. How about that, right? If you're going to have a chat up there, because there could be some entertainment in the chat too, right? Chat keeps tally of deaths and all that. So
that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
yeah.
So if we have it, if there's a chat, then he shouldn't be able to look at the chat. You know,
but it's going to be hard to play Returnal. Well, I guess once you clear it out the room, you can look at the chat.
No, it ain't going to be hard to. I mean, you just pay attention to the game. That's all you should be paying attention to anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He can have somebody, like he did before, he can have somebody read off super chats and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
You know, no help. No, it's a challenge. Sometimes there's $1,000 on the line. Like there's money on the line. You know what I'm saying?
So no help, and so that's your only condition. No help.
No, definitely no help.
So definitely the chat is cool, long as he's not looking at the chat.
Yeah,
no help.
They're not helping in the chat. Long as they're not helping in the chat. No help.
And no guides, obviously. But it's like I said, it's tough to read a guide on Returnal.
Yeah, you don't know what he does. When in his private life. You know what I mean? You could tell when we already knew he was cheating on Last of Us. I mean, anybody with a brain could see that. You know what I'm saying? But this, like I said, you can get some tips and all that shit. But for the most part, you do got to do the work. But it's a challenge, so treat it like a challenge. There's money on the line. What, it was like $1,000 last time or some shit like that? Like $1,000 fucking dollars. How much?
800.
Okay, $800 just to beat a fucking game. Something that you should be doing anyway. Like, it's a challenge, so make it a challenge. That's it. I'm gonna mind my business though. I ain't getting involved.
What time limit you think would be a good time limit?
Time limit? For smooth,
something that's fair.
Fair,
yeah.
I think 25 hours is fair.
Okay,
I think 25.
I'm gonna see. I don't, because I'm not sure. I got 25 hours in it. Yeah, I might have more than that. I'm not sure, and I'm only on the 5th biome.
I mean, 25 hours. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's. I think I got like 8-9 hours, and I'm at the 4th biome, so. And that's just me not even really playing the game, just playing it whenever I feel like it, just to show these suckers that this shit ain't about nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the game. That's why I just don't like the fucking game. But at the same time, I hate when people talking shit. Like, I'm used to smacking the shit out of niggas that be running their mouth, dog. I ain't used to having to sit back and take niggas running their mouth. This is something I can't never get used to on the internet, dog. I just can't never get used to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try. You know what I mean? I've gotten better over the years. You know what I'm saying? I was even worse when I first came on here. But I'm never used to these little bitch-ass niggas running their mouth. Like, I know these niggas is pussy. They scared to cut their own birthday cake. But they get on the fucking internet and they super duper tough. They got nothing to back up this super duper tough shit. But I just hate niggas that talk shit. So basically, what I've been doing is that, whenever I fucking feel like it, I just get on Returnal, beat a boss, and be like, now what? Still trash. Like, I just beat the 3rd boss, you know what I mean? And they ain't even give me a trophy for it. Fucking trophy glitched. The shit
sick
glitched.
Of your shit, nigga. They sick of your shit, that's why.
The fucking shit is broke down, dog. And I got the latest patch, and the shit is broke down. Like, God damn. And that 3rd boss was easy as fuck too. Like what I don't understand this shit, yo. The 2nd boss was easy as hell. And the 3rd boss, especially the third form. The 3rd form, yeah. The 3rd form on that 3rd boss, oh my God, dog. I don't even think I got hit on the 3rd form of that 3rd boss.
It took me 2 tries to beat the 2nd boss and 2 tries to beat the 3rd boss.
I beat the 1st boss the 1st boss. I struggled more on the 1st boss than I did the 2nd boss.
Yeah, it took me like 5 tries to beat the 1st boss, if I remember correctly.
I died.
It was definitely more than 2.
I died, I believe, 1 time on the 2nd boss, and I died twice on the 3rd boss. You know what I'm saying? That's because I went into it not really prepared. And then leading up to it, there's a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They really be trying to drain your fucking life going into that 3rd fucking boss.
Facts. Yeah.
But, Yeah, that shit, that third form, I was like, wow, that was a cakewalk. Like, that game is not really like people make it out to be, man. That's why I just be like, yo, I can get on here and just beat this shit whenever I feel like it.
For me, that second form, so the third form was cool. I had a really long life bar. Now, I really hadn't got hit that much until the third form, but I finally figured out how to latch on and jump from block to block.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go from platform to platform. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Once I figured that out, I was like jumping way to the left. Of course, the whole family was watching, and they're like, no, go back over there. And I got everybody input, and of course I died. So then when I played it again, I just like listened to myself. But they was being helpful. I ain't gonna lie, they was being helpful. But I sort of had a better sense of what to do. Yeah, it just went right on and knocked him on out the second try. The hardest part was getting to the third boss, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the toughest part, getting to it, yeah. Because they start throwing all these fucking enemies at you when you're going up.
Some little flying kamikaze dudes, yeah.
Yeah, when you're going up that tower and then they want to keep spawning in them fucking big dudes too with the double gun. Like, come on, man. I was like, get this shit, man. This fucking shit out of here, dog. Get the fuck out of here, you know what I'm saying? But nah, it's just like, I just don't like the game. It's just whack to me. Like, I know for a fact that shit was on Xbox. Y'all wouldn't be talking about that shit, dog. And another thing, I'm about to start asking people what that story about. I ain't hear nobody hype that story yet.
I'm confused about it myself, but I haven't beat it.
Nobody know what that story about. I ain't hear nobody talking about that story yet.
Well, they might be trying to avoid spoilers, but I don't know.
Man,
I'm
niggas always spoiling.
Now I'm like, what? I don't know what's up.
Niggas always spoiling shit. Them niggas ain't avoiding nothing, man. Nobody talking about them fucking that story, man. Hey, yo, shout out to Your Rage. She talking about Happy Mother's Day, Hard 8. Hey, man, I smacked shit out you, dog. Shout out to Your Rage, man. Get out of here, man. Happy Mother's Day. You right. You know what I mean? I do got a lot of sons around this motherfucker, so you might be on to something, man. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. What up, AGS? Looking forward to a lit AGS. All right. But now I'm gonna check out the challenge though. I'm gonna see what it is, what it's hitting for. You know what I mean? Shout out to Big Maserati. Code only hyped for Factions 2 because everyone else is on Twitter. How many hours Code got on Factions 1?
Nigga, that's a lie. I'm challenging Hard 8. I didn't say I was hyped for Factions. See, that's what's wrong with this audience, man. They don't understand basic English. I said I was going to whoop Hard 8's ass in Factions day one. And the reason why is because we will both be playing the game fresh for the first time. So nobody's prior experience will give them an advantage in the game. Everybody's starting fresh. Multiplayer, one-on-one, if they allow it. I don't know what the setup is going to be. But I know I'm going to whoop his ass, and he going to see it's just pure skills when he won't be able to rely on none of his history with none of these games. That's why I want to play Factions, you bastard. And I didn't say I was hyped for it. I said I was going to beat him at it.
Shout out to Hard 8 and Bandai HD. He said, Hard 8, you pronounce modern correctly several times today. I'm proud of you, homie. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. I meant to say modern. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. What the fuck is going on? The hell is going on? My bad. I did not mean to do that, man. You already know what it is. It's modern, pattern, and all that, man. What am I doing? Shout out to True SSJ Havoc. He said, me, Benji963, and others will count the deaths. All right. But, yeah, I'll check it out. You know what I mean? I'll check it out. Because it will be kind of hard to really cheat on this. Because, like we was talking about, getting to the bosses is going to be tough. And you never know how that's going to go. You know what I'm saying? Because of, But
your main thing is just, basically, if I can summarize everything that you said, you just want a nice, honest playthrough. It seems like that's what you want. But you have certain rules that you would put in place because you won't really accept that people being honest. So you want rules in place so that you can make sure that honesty is being enforced.
I mean, just make it a challenge. It ain't no fun if a motherfucker cheating. What's the point of the challenge? If we're going to let people cheat and get over and you can you can clearly see that a motherfucker is cheating, right? So what's the point of it? I just don't understand the point of these challenges. Sometimes I've been thinking these challenges is like on some clout chasing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, we bring entertainment to the community or some GLM shit. Like, what's the point of the challenge if you're not going to make it a challenge? It's a challenge for a reason. Like, we don't need no hand holding in these fucking challenges. These are gamers. You know
well, like I told you before, for that Last of Us challenge, what I believed was, like you just said a few minutes ago, no matter what he knows, he still has to execute. And if I think the challenge is in the execution, then he still has to pull it off, like how he was stuck on the sniper part for like so long. Like, but you was right, because I sort of backed off of that a little bit, because obviously the next day he sort of knew what to do, and that knowledge did help the execution. Mm-hmm. And so I kind of backed off that a little bit. But when we were setting up the challenge, that was my thought process, was knowing all. You can know all day, but knowing and doing is different things.
Right. No, but that's not no. The
I agree now that
The Last of Us.
That was what happened.
That was straight cheating. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Last of Us was straight.
Well, it wasn't cheating because it wasn't part of the rules, but this time we can.
Hold on. What was the rule? The rules wasn't. What was the what? What wasn't the rules? I have to go
look and see. The rules was basically no help in the chat, and I don't remember what else. Hey, that was a long time ago. I had to go look. I still got that chat. I had to go find it.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah.
But like nobody felt cheated, right? Because it was, like I said, the execution was the foe. At least it was for me. Right. Different people had different ideas. One of the dudes was wanting them to use the pistol only and all of this stuff. He was like, that approved to everybody if you only use the pistol. Blah, 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 or melee, blah, blah, blah. It was a bunch of stuff back and forth. But for this challenge, I get what you're saying, just a nice, honest playthrough.
Hold on, you part of this challenge? You getting in on this?
Yeah, I've been invited to get in on it, but it's being set up right now, so we ain't really got that far yet.
Don't let Addict be trying to make the fucking challenge easier for his butt.
Nah, man, Addict don't be on that stuff, man. yeah, stop it. Addict actually be neutral. All Addict be doing is be like, what do y'all want the rules to be? It be conversation back and forth. Who gonna put in what? And then he makes sure that everybody agree on the rules.
You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for his personal assistant, man. Watch out, man. Yeah, shout out to Tony Esquire. This dude cold, worse than Kid Smooth with this console twerking. Got time for Returnal, but not Gears, Battlefield, or even Gears. Was that God of War 3? The best of them all.
I have been playing Gears. Gears 5 and Gears Tactics.
Just a single player, no multiplayer.
No,
shout out to Bama Matt 93. What up, Melon? He said, this ain't no regular gamer on the first try. This is Kid effing Smooth. Hard 8 Last of Us Kid Smooth challenge. Kids. Shout out to Uncle Elroy becoming a member. We appreciate you, player. All right, let's get into some good shit here, man. Where we going first with it, man? You want to talk about, well, you ain't play Resident Evil Village, right?
I have not.
All right, you ain't play it.
But I'm sure a lot of the callers,
it's a big new release. What you was doing?
Playing Returnal still.
Ain't still on that shit? Damn. Everybody beat that shit in the first weekend but you.
Look here, man. I have stuff that I have to prioritize.
Which was Returnal, right?
Returnal, Gears 5, and Tactics, yes.
Now you playing Tactics?
Yes.
All right, man. All right. Anyway, so Resident Evil Village came out on Friday. What is the reviews? I hadn't looked at no reviews for that motherfucker. What is even the Metacritic score? I have no idea.
I don't either.
What is the Metacritic score? It's 84.
I'm pretty sure it's in the 80s.
It's 84. 84. Okay, 84. All right. 84 on PS5, 85 on PC. All right, and 82 on Xbox Series X. All right, so it's in the 80s. Much better game than RE7, definitely. Right off the bat, it's a much better game than RE7. I think a better story is happening here. There was actually some really pleasant surprises in Resident Evil Village. Couple of times where I was like, oh, you know what I mean? One of those, oh shit, what the fuck?
Okay.
Couple of those.
Okay. Interesting.
A lot of surprises, man. Shut up, Bat. Hey, Bat, we glad you here, Bat. Cole took his achievements off private. What happened?
I didn't see shit.
Yeah, I bet.
See shit, man.
Yeah, we bet.
Bro, you didn't get my DMs? I messaged you, show it to me. You didn't get my DM last week?
Why you ain't message him? He did take it off the
yeah,
how
nigga,
can I
it was
message
off
him?
for the whole podcast. All you had to do was
I didn't see shit. I don't know what you guys talking about.
Yeah, so what you saying? We lying? So you calling us liars?
Right.
I'm just saying I didn't see nothing.
Are you calling?
Hold on, Abe. The whole chat can verify it. Everybody that wanted to go look could go take a look. It was all there open.
Yes.
Stop it.
I tried. I didn't see nothing, so I don't know what.
So you saying we lying then? You saying we lying?
I'm saying that I didn't see it. Simple as that. And Cole is still a capper. Don't matter.
No,
So
none of that
again.
matters. None of that matters.
I can do it again. Nigga, we can do it right now. So,
right.
like, what you talking about? You gonna spend that super chat?
Okay, have a start. Well, like I said, if you look at my DM hard, I'll pay you like I don't know, $5-10. I'll PayPal you. So
I don't got no PayPal.
So Cash App. What do you use? I don't know.
Cash App.
All right, well that's all right, Bat. If you actually sent that DM and you honor that Bat, then you would get some respect back.
I sent him that day. I didn't see nothing. I sent, hey, Hard8. I'll read it right now. I don't gotta lie. Like I said, right here. It says, hold on.
You said did Cole really show his achievements? I don't see nothing. Hi,
did Cole really show his achievements? I don't see nothing. If he did, if you can send proof, I'll PayPal you $15. I'm a man of my word, and that's it. So okay, I'll Cash App. That's your Cash App, right?
So there you
all right, that's what's up, Bat. Yeah, y'all can work out
Cash App, right?
Yeah, y'all can work that out.
Okay, let me do it right now. These people, they're like, oh, he cap. It's like, I don't got a cap. I don't got to lie. No reason for that shit.
Unlike shout out to
the other people.
Matt McGrath, he said only one bat not paying bets like Smooth.
All right, watch right now. You can show these haters, already. No problem.
But anyway,
pay 15.
Back to Resident Evil Village.
Oh, and real quick, hold on, real quick.
Yeah,
this is not about no e-begging or no money or none of that. It is about people honoring what they say. That's all it is.
No, they know better than that.
Hard8 sent it. Check your thing.
All right, man. Back to Resident Evil 8. I'm gonna check it. I gotta get my phone.
Bat want that vindication. I don't blame you, Bat. I'm on your side now, Bat. Put some respect on Bat's name, goddammit.
I put a confirmation screenshot. Yeah, but Resident Evil, I didn't get it yet. Still waiting for GameFly, so yeah.
All right, he sent it, people. All right, so yeah, Resident Evil Village. What was I saying? Yeah, it's a lot better than 7. Like I said, there was definitely some surprising moments in there and shit like that. I wasn't spoiled by anything. That's good. I've been staying off the radar on that tip. I like the game. It's definitely interesting. You know what I mean? There is some pretty scary parts, and especially if you got a surround setup, yeah, it'd be a lot of ambiance noises going on and shit like that'll have you like, oh, what the fuck is going on? It's I like it. I'm gonna beat it again. I'm gonna play it on the hardest difficulty and shit. The Village of the Death difficulty, the difficulty that you got if you got the deluxe edition of the game. Well, you can unlock the difficulty, but it came with the deluxe edition, already unlocked. So I'm probably gonna play it on that. But then I do got other shit to play. You got like I'm gonna get this Mass Effect thing a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like I had told y'all before, I may skip game 1 or I might just play through it. Fuck it, we'll see. But no, it's a good game so far. I'm at the end. I believe I'm at the end. They're starting to throw a lot of enemies at me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit going on. So, yeah.
So, all like the past, 2 months.
Yeah.
You've been complaining about how dry it is, how it ain't nothing to play. How you've been revisiting old games and ain't nothing to play. It's dry. So Resident Evil 8 come out. You tweet that you that you enjoying Resident Evil 8. So I'm like, man, 8, I'm happy you enjoying gaming again. And you go like, nigga, I've been enjoying gaming. It just ain't what you want me to play. Like, what is you talking about, nigga? You've been on your own talking about it's been dry. What you mean?
Nah, I'm always enjoying gaming. That don't never stop. You know what I'm saying? So for you to say again, what you mean again? Like it ain't never stopped.
Because nigga, I just told you because you've been complaining.
Nah, because I ain't even enjoying your favorite little corporate slave games like Returnal. Like you know what you're getting at. You know what I'm saying? You know what you was getting at. You feel
nigga,
me?
that is not Resident Evil 8 is not a corporate slave game, sir.
No, I'm not talking about Resident Evil 8. I'm saying you like, I'm
Returnal,
glad to see you enjoying games again, like, because I ain't enjoyed Returnal. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I didn't.
That is not what I was saying, nigga. I just told you nigga, run the tape back. For months, I ain't nothing to play.
I mean, no, it's dry out here, but I'm always enjoying games. You know what I'm saying? When there's nothing to play, right? I'm going to go play the games that I know that's enjoyable. You know what I mean? My multiplayer games that I like to play and shit like that. Maybe I want to revisit a single player game or something like that. But I'm always enjoying games. You know what I'm saying? So that's
all right,
what
I guess.
No, I mean, you guess nothing, nigga. That's what it is. So, but I guess. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm always enjoying games. Or else I wouldn't be doing this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You should invite Kid Smooth and confront him on like this Returnal thing. I doubt he's gonna cheat, man. I'm telling you, Kid Smooth gonna try to cheat.
I ain't got nothing.
It ain't even set up yet, man.
Yo, whatever he do, it ain't my business because I don't have no money in on the pot, man. So I'm a mind my business. What I noticed is that a lot of people. Hold on, what did he say?
Yeah, hey, why don't you put some money in on the challenge? He said, why don't you put some money in on the challenge, nigga?
No, hell no.
So if I'm saying he's gonna lie, you're gonna do something crazy.
Hell no, I'm not. No.
What's going on, everybody?
Listen, I'm not putting no money
Quiet,
in.
Jeremy.
I'm not putting no money in on a known cheater. Like I know he a cheater. Why would I support a challenge for Smooth when I know he cheats?
Oh, he's a corporate cocksucker. We all know that. Yep.
That's dumb as hell. And plus, I don't get nothing back out of it. What I'm getting out of it if he does fail, what do I get? Nothing. Fuck, I don't need no pat on the backs from this motherfucking community. So I don't need no clout. I don't need none of that. So if he fails, what I get?
There's one thing I want to clarify, or you might have to clarify with me because I'm looking at it different than you.
What's up?
You said he's a known cheater. I don't think that's true.
Yes, it is called.
Part of the reason, shut up, man.
Oh my god.
Part of the reason you were upset
because you're one.
Hold on. Let him talk.
Part of the reason that you were upset, you were mad at the people that put together the challenge because the help that he was getting was allowed in the rules, and you've changed your focus to the people that's putting the challenge together need better rules because everything he did was within the rules. So I'm not sure you can call him cheating based on the challenge rule.
Okay, first of all, sir, he's been cheating since the very first challenge. You know what I mean?
Oh, so before I got involved,
here goes nothing. That ring a bell? Do that ring a bell? All right. So he's been doing the same thing he always does, right? So he'll get to a part and he'll be stuck. You know what I mean? For hours stuck. You know what I'm saying? Stream will go down. He come back the next day. He passes the shit in 5 minutes. No, nigga. All of a sudden, he knows secret routes and all that shit. No, it don't work that way.
See, just because it wasn't in the rules doesn't mean it's not cheating.
Well, I mean,
the
that's
rules
true,
said
too.
He could look up guides and stuff.
Also, when you go to Last of Us challenge, he was stuck again for hours. Listen. Stream goes down, he comes back, next thing you know, he passes it in 5 minutes. Come on, that's cheating. Like, if you don't, I don't understand how you don't see that. That's cheating. On the last level in the hospital, he was stuck.
Is if the rules say he can look up guides,
okay,
then it's not cheating. It is following the rules. But you made a point that
if that's the
he's
rules,
been doing that before these last 2 challenges. Yeah.
No, if the rules
that's what I'm saying.
If the rules is he can look up guides, then no, that wouldn't be cheating. You know what I'm saying? But why would that be a challenge? Why are y'all letting somebody that's supposed to be in the challenge look up guides? That's dumb.
I mean, well, I already told you my answer to that. I didn't speak for the group, but my answer to that was because just because you know it, you still have to execute it. Those aren't the same things. But again, I told you I've changed my position on that.
If you got to get through a maze and you don't know how to get through the maze, and you look it up. You still got to execute it. Like what, nigga? What?
No. If you have to fight through a maze, sure, you can know the path out of the maze, sure, but you still have to be able to fight the enemies to make it out.
Nah, I think that's.
I mean, there could be weaknesses. The enemies might have weaknesses that looking it up will let you know about. I mean there's a lot of stuff.
Jeremy, I agree. I've already said I've changed my position on that. I'm explaining why I allowed or didn't have a problem with certain rules when these challenges were put together. I'm not saying going forward.
All right, let me get to.
I'm just saying if those were in the last rules, it's not cheating because it was part of the rules that you could look stuff up.
All right, let me get to these super chats. Shout out to Nike. He said the part with no weapons had me shaking PT vibes. All right, no doubt. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. Bat be lying. He would have been super chatter if it was about a glizzy. Code, unprivate your shit while the stream on.
All right, I'm going to have to go all the way downstairs to do it this time.
Shout out to, you could do it from your phone, player. But anyway, shout out to Just Fitz. He
keep
said,
saying this.
You ain't got the Xbox app?
I'm about to get it now.
All right, shout out to Just Fitz. So I guess you finally trust Hard 8 now, Bat.
Bat said he don't trust no YouTubers, goddammit.
Shout out to, hold on. Somebody trying to get in here. All right, I got you, Melon. Hold on, you ain't send me, hold on. I ain't got no friend requests on, hold on. Hold up, Melon, I'll check that out. Shout out to Neo Game Spark. Undercover corporate slave. We know who you are. Shout out to the truth. Hard 8 Street said you duck and return. LOL. Nah. Come in here and say that. Come in here and say that. That's all. The number is on the screen. Bring your narrow ass in here and say that. The number's on the screen. That's what I want. That's what the fuck I want. Bring your ass in here and tell me that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. Shout out to Jetlight 504, Hard 8. That Dial House though had me spooked. Yo, it's a couple of things on there that was like
you guys got to stop spoiling this. These people are spoiling it.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's not really a spoil. I mean, they show that in the fucking trailer, dog. So, but yeah, let's just leave the spoilers out, people. Shout out to Jay Harvey. He said, thanks for holding it down every week. 8, we still getting that video on the abandoned building soon. Cole, I got a dub on Bat giving you the hands.
I don't fight, man. I'm too old.
Not Bat giving them the hands. Yeah, I'm gonna still get around to that video. I'm gonna get around to it. Shout out to Viewmaster617. Smooth cheated while drinking Folgers in his cup.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna get around to it, dog. I'm gonna get around to it. Hey, Melon. I don't see no requests. I just checked. I see nothing.
Man, look, these people, they just lying, capping all that shit.
But Resident Evil 8, it's good. It's definitely better than 7. If you like 7, I think you'll like 8. It's pretty good. A lot going on. You know, it's Resident Evil as far as, you know, backtracking and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel...
People are comparing it to number 4, though.
Doesn't feel like a Resident Evil game, like, per se. You know what I mean? The only thing that really ties it to Resident Evil, like, you see a couple logos and shit. The Resident, you know, the Umbrella Corporation logo and shit. Like, so far, I don't know. I'm at the end, but I didn't get to the end. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see how it all ties together.
I felt... I'm like 2.5 hours in. And the HDR is very nice, the art style, but I got the sense that it had a little bit of like a low budget vibe. I mean, as far as like AAA games go, at least like the texture quality on PS5 is not that great, and like the sound, it's something about it is just kind of off. Like it doesn't have like the sound cues. There's not really that many of them, and it's just, I don't know, audio wise, it's not really that immersive. All the sounds have this flat, like maximum volume or something. It just, you don't have those punchy sound effects. So that sort of threw me off a little bit.
I totally disagree. First of all,
Yeah, you got an AVR, Jeremy, because that's
sound-
one of the things
what sound
8
you
was
using?
talking about. Yeah.
What
How
kind of
you
setup
get
do
your,
you
how you
have?
get your sound?
Normally sound really good. I mean, I have no problem
What
hearing.
type of
Like,
headphones?
I'm using Arctis Pro Wireless Steel Series.
Yeah,
I use
I can't speak on the whack ass headphones, but
I mean,
No, as far as headphones go, those are pretty good.
Yeah, they use virtual surround, and the sound is good on every game. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't played it enough, so I think it's going to be a good game. There's just a couple little things that kind of were like lower quality than I expected, but I think it'll still be a good game.
Well, first of all, it's a cross-gen game, so I mean, I feel like it probably was most likely developed for last gen and just ported over to to PS5 and Xbox Series X and PC. I don't think it was fully developed with next gen in mind. I mean, you can see. I mean,
yeah,
you can
it definitely wasn't.
No, you can clearly see that this was developed strictly on last generation and just ported over to next gen, added a couple of, resolution and frame rate features, and that was it.
So it's cross-gen right now? You can get it on last gen?
Yeah, it's
okay, I didn't know
cross-gen.
that.
Yeah, it's cross-gen. So,
yeah, like the DualSense isn't that great either. Like it's like Call of Duty has really good use of the triggers. Not all DualSense implementation is created equal. And so there's like barely any haptic feedback. So I don't know. There's just a little bit of a AA vibe when it comes to the quality. But I think it's the atmosphere and presentation and everything is gonna make it a good game. So I'm optimistic about it. And it does have some of those really, really like shocker moments. Absolutely.
Nah, it's just last gen, man. That's all. I mean, you probably was expecting more as far as next gen goes, but it's not next gen, so that's the issue.
Right.
Jeremy, why would you choose to play it on PlayStation over Xbox? Because you didn't know that the haptics. You didn't know the DualSense implementation wasn't going to be like high quality. Like, how did you make that choice?
I mean, if it has DualSense support, I'm going to expect it to offer like a responsive experience with triggers, with haptic feedback.
I get that. I'm saying, so the reason you chose on PS5 over Xbox is because you expected more DualSense support.
Yeah,
why did you choose PS5 over Xbox?
I mean,
trophies.
That's mostly the reason is DualSense. There's not a whole lot separating the two. The controller I just like better on PlayStation 5.
All right, I was just curious. That's it.
All right, Just Fitz, what up?
Hey, what's good? I actually haven't bought the game yet. I actually just booted up Resi 7 because I need to finish that first. I ducked that. I've been slacking on my Resident Evil 7, and I haven't played the demo or watched any footage. I got a question. Now, Resi 7, one thing that really is bothering me right now about that game is they have like this dark filter over the game. The entire game is fucking super dark. HDR, SDR, doesn't fucking matter. Like the corners of the screen are all occluded. Like there's only a small bubble in the center of your screen where you can really fucking see shit in that game. Is Resi 8 like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad. It's not as bad as 7. But if you get on PC, you can remove it.
Right on.
Right. So yeah, it's called Vignette, right? I don't know why they do that. They think that makes the game more spookier or some shit like that. I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's whack.
Yeah, but on PC they got mods to remove that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So like when you're playing in HDR, like in RE8, you'll go from outside and to inside, and like sort of the luminosity range changes where it'll be like pitch black, but then it kind of gets like brighter. So then is that would that be better if it was in Dolby Vision? So instead of having like just like pitch black and then you have to like walk into the area and then like it gets brighter, so would that make a difference?
I think I know what you're talking about. Battlefield had problems with that too.
Nah, Dolby Vision would make that. Dolby Vision would clean that up. Dolby Vision would clean that up.
Better tone mapping. It's just not that good tone mapping. That's the main thing. Some
Dolby
games they have like a filter.
What up, Melon?
Yo, what up?
What's good?
Chilling.
You play Resident Evil Village yet?
Hell no. Shit, I'll get to it
Do
at
you
some
even have a
point.
PS5?
Huh?
Do you have a PS5 yet or next gen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. It's saying.
Yeah,
Hold on.
they're
Like Bat wanted some smoke and Melon backed him down. What happened?
Why
Yo, what's
y'all? Why y'all skipping Resident? Why you skip Resident Evil Village?
Oh, I haven't even played 7 yet. So, like,
Oh shit.
yeah. I still need to play 7 before I play Village. But yeah, I'll get
This
to
is
it
like
at some
them like
point.
first Resident Evil game. I don't care. I still get it. So
Well, how do you guys feel about this? The way they're doing 7 and 8 compared to how they did 2 and 3 remake. How do you feel about the way those two compare?
Shit, give me fucking third person Resident Evil.
I want third person. So
Yeah, give me that shit.
Yeah, so far Resi 2 gripped me way more than 7.
no, 7 is good though, man. 7 is pretty good. You know what I mean? But I like third person in this type of game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Basket. He said, "What's good? 8 mind if I advertise my Twitter." Yeah, go ahead, play. I don't give a damn.
I mean, sure, as long as it's not retarded.
Shout out to Max B. He said, "Can you feel Lady Dimmick kiss cheeks with the dual controller?" Nah. nah, man. Hey, Capcom was very smart with their marketing too. I'm just gonna say that, man. I'm just gonna say that they were very smart with their marketing. Hit the like button too, people. Not that they knew that she was gonna blow up like she did. I think once she did blow up on Twitter and became like such a big deal, they started to focus on her and all of the promotional material and shit. But after you play the game, once you start playing the game, you'll see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So hit that like button, please. Please hit that like button. But what up, Matt? You had something particular you wanted to say? Yo, you still there? Anybody there? Nope. Oh,
You
He's
muted
on
that.
mute, yeah.
So yeah, man. Resident Evil Village, I like it. I think it's better than 7. I think it's better than 7 in pretty much every way.
Does it have a lot
The
of stealth
characters-
and hiding and shit, just like 7?
Nah.
It's more action oriented?
Yeah, it's more action oriented.
Oh shit, I might like it better then.
Yeah, it's more going on. It's more going on.
The characters definitely are very commanding.
Yeah, it's more going on. Shout out to Brandon Young. He said next Resident Evil is 4 remake. Yeah, I want to see what they're gonna do with that.
I'm not sure what they'll do with 4 remake because the old games like you could have done a lot with. I don't know what direction they're gonna go with 4. That's a
They're
good
gonna have a
point.
graphical overhaul, but maybe we'll see if they change shit like they did with 3 and 2. If they add things, remove shit. We'll
I'm
see how it
expecting
goes.
Most
maybe
people
they'll
didn't
make
like 3 remake though.
I'm thinking they'll make the environments a little bit bigger. And yeah, hopefully they just add strafing left to right. Because when I go back to Resi 4, that's just, it don't feel good.
Yeah, not at all, man. Not at all. Let's talk about Sony doesn't like crossplay, man. They really they wasn't really big with the crossplay shit. According to these confidential documents. They are the only ones that charge for crossplay, right? I believe that's what I read.
Yep.
They were the only people that charged for crossplay. What was their main gripe with it? Code?
Well, they just didn't see a reason. It didn't help their business none. So like they had no motivation to share their player base with another competitor.
Yeah. In other words, we're market leaders, so you guys can fucking suck it.
Yes. Now let's be
That's
clear.
not true. You
Let's
have
be
to
clear.
remember.
No, that's absolutely true. Because
No, you don't get it. PS3 era, they asked Microsoft, "Hey, let's do crossplay." Microsoft's like, "No,
Yeah,
let's
they
not
did
do it."
ask.
Remember
yeah,
that.
Sony did.
well,
ask,
I mean that's the
Microsoft
same
said
thing.
no.
I mean, but like
That
you
was
said,
then.
but
yeah.
the 360 was kind of
Don't matter.
market leader in the United States at the time.
Exactly.
360 was
It
definitely
was.
bigger.
And they said no, so same thing.
Yeah,
Just
Microsoft said
understand
no.
It is the same thing. Nobody's not saying it was the same thing, but that is the reason. There was no business reason to share their player base. It didn't
Right.
profit them not one bit.
And when Microsoft was on
I mean,
top,
now-
they didn't want to share.
Yeah, now
and
Microsoft
that's
is
Sony
losing
on
for 2
top.
console generations, man.
They don't want to share. So,
Yeah.
hey, Bat,
Look,
stop
Microsoft-
talking over people. Bat, stop talking over people. All right?
Huh?
Stop talking
Who's
over
talking,
people.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, go ahead, Melon.
Hey, I got a question for Code.
Okay.
Just on the Kid Smooth shit. Do you not remember that nigga admitting to cheating?
I do, Melon. I said I have since changed my mind.
All right.
I was explaining why the rules were the way they met. Melon, you was in that chat. I'm not saying it was okay.
I got on Web Wheel that next week and exposed them for knowing shit they weren't supposed to know.
I'm not saying it was okay. I'm not. All I'm explaining is the reason the Xbox rules was like that was because at that time I didn't have a problem with him looking up guys because I was under the impression that even if you know what to do, you still got to pull it off. I have since changed my mind. Let me be clear.
All right.
Yeah.
Did he admit to it?
Yeah, he did.
In regards to Uncharted.
Oh, fuck no. He denied that shit.
Because I remember him coming in a podcast with 8 basically saying, no, I figured that shit on my own or something like that.
No, we know that's a lie. We know that's a fucking lie, dog. Come on, man. We know what's going on here. I ain't even know about that shortcut. You know
Hell no, me neither. Because when I played that shit, first of all, that fucking checkpoint wasn't even there when I fucking played that shit.
Yeah, they added
so the
that
fact
in.
that checkpoint was a fucking handout for him.
Yeah, they added that in later on.
So what did he admit to cheating to?
The Last of Us, not Uncharted.
Oh.
Dog, on The Last of Us on the last level, all you had to do was type in like the best way to get through that level, and it was the first video. He used the first video. He took the same exact route.
Like step for step.
Yeah, he did the same thing with Father G too.
Bruh.
Shout out to Smooth, man. That nigga funny as shit, dog. We know you be cheating, dog, because you're trash. You're trash. But Returnal gonna be funny. We're gonna see what happens. As long as fucking Code and the rest of these goddamn sponsors don't fucking give them.
No, we should not leave him alone. He's a corporate cocksucker, man. No.
Hey, discount Stevie Wonder. I'm gonna need you to stop defending slaves, all right?
You gonna need me to stop doing what?
I'm gonna need you to stop defending slaves, all right? Just stop.
He said discount Stevie Wonder.
I just want the truth to be out there, man. That's it.
All right, man. Yeah, so Sony.
What truth?
Hold on, shut up, Bat. Sony is charging. I mean, Sony, they definitely didn't feel like there was any benefit to crossplay. And they, but after, I think, Fortnite blew up, you know what I mean? They kind of came around like, all right, fuck it. But listen, we're going to make y'all pay like y'all way. So Epic had to pay them. What was the numbers on that? Is there numbers on that? How much
it is. They had some formula. I don't remember it, but it was basically, it was all usage based. And like, if we making a certain amount, you good. But if it drops below this number, then you owe us this amount. And so it constantly changes.
Oh, man. But so they calculated a formula. It's not a flat fee for devs to get crossplay going. Ooh, that's stingy, dude. I don't like that.
What's not to like? What do you mean?
I think they should do it for free. That's what I don't like. I think they should be cool and do it for free. Crossplay is the future, and it's working out really well for other platforms.
So, number one, Just Fits, I hear you. It seems like you coming from like righteous indignation. And I will say, I don't care.
I want to be able to play with my friends.
Well, your friends got to get that console.
They're in business to make money. And it is odd to hear you say that they should go away from ways for them to make money so that you can be happy. You are getting crossplay and they still getting paid. Why does it bother you?
They wouldn't make us pay for it, right? It was just the developers, correct?
But the devs could filter that cost to us in theory. Now that hasn't
already
happened,
doing that
but
shit with fucking microtransactions. I mean,
I mean,
Fortnite is free to play. You never have to pay a dime.
But you want all the skins.
The reason they made the formula is because it scales up. Like the bigger you are. So, for example, a smaller indie dev would probably never incur those charges because you need a certain amount of volume in order for it to kick in. So it's all based on volume. And I know like the tweets are around there somewhere. I've actually saved those documents, but I'm on a different computer right now.
Yeah, it's like
and I'm curious, do they charge people other than? It's gonna be different from month to month, just based on whatever the numbers were.
Right.
But I'm curious, do they charge people other than Epic? Like, do they charge, like, is Destiny paying that same tax? I'm assuming they are.
Probably is. It seems like it is. Nobody got no.
Don't they got like a partnership with Epic?
What they do now, they bought into it for like 200 million or something.
And they made a small investment. I mean, look, the point is, someone got to pay for these servers. You know, it's not like cheap running these servers, putting multiple consoles, multiple sources. So keep that in mind.
Sony not paying for no servers for crossplay. Not at all. Epic is paying all.
That's my point. The developers are paying, man, not Sony. Of course not. I'm saying the developers.
Right. So if Sony's charging, it's not because for maintenance on servers and upkeep.
No, that's what I'm saying.
To get paid. Oh, okay.
Well, no. The point is, if it benefits the gamers, then that's all that matters, you know. But some of y'all don't want to do that. Let's be honest.
All right, so we got, man. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be good news or if this is gonna translate into anything good. But Microsoft and the people over there, I believe in Xbox, they did an internal review for The Last of Us. And I mean, hopefully this translates to them actually looking at something like The Last of Us 2 and like, damn, this is something crazy. Like, we really have to step our game up all the way. They said that here's one of the excerpts from from the review. They said that the visual quality and attention to detail in The Last of Us 2 is absolutely best in class in basically every area, and the overall presentation is significantly ahead of anything that other teams have been producing on console and PC. So hopefully they see this and they like, hey, we got to do better. We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's good that they see things like this and they think, look what they're doing and look what we're doing. It ain't cut.
I mean, this is nothing new, though. I mean, competitors look at their stuff like, oh, hey, look what they're doing. I mean, this is nothing new. I mean, look, Microsoft hasn't published anything like crazy in 5 years now, like 6 years. You know, there's no console seller.
That's what he's saying. Yeah. That was the whole point of what 8 just said.
I understand, but the point is, listen, I'm not done talking, sir. The point is, they're not releasing any new games. Because you're not listening. You're just blabbering. So the point is that they haven't released any new games. Even with all these studios, they're not doing anything. Microsoft is incompetent. Remember this. They're idiots.
Dude, you're a pony in disguise, aren't you?
No, I want them to make new games. I have an Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, and Nintendo's doing really good. PlayStation's doing very good. It's like, what is Xbox doing? You know, like what makes me want to buy an Xbox right now? Can you give me a reason?
Look, I'll just say this: it takes time to get to Naughty Dog's level. They've been well practiced at their craft and steadily improving for fucking years. They've cultivated a lot of talent in that studio. I don't know what it looks like at Naughty Dog, but they know how to make a fucking game. Whatever you feel about the Last of Us story or 2's story or whatever, the mechanics and the attention to detail is, like they said, second to none. You know, it'll take iterations for any Microsoft studio to reach that level. Like, that shit doesn't happen overnight.
Of course not, but it's been 6 years now. What have they released? You know, look at Insomniac, look at these games. Like, what is Microsoft saying? Okay, we bought some studios. Great. What you gonna make to do those studios? You know, what games are you gonna release that makes me want to buy your box? You know, I haven't seen nothing, man. Like, I want them to do better, but they're not. They're just focused on Game Pass. This is the issue that nobody wants to talk about.
Cole, you see anything coming from this?
Nope, nothing.
Shut up, Bat. I said Cole. Yo, another outburst, and I'm kicking you the fuck out of here. Do another outburst. Do another outburst.
Fucking word.
God damn, I'm speaking of, I mean, I said Cole. This nigga answering. Go ahead, Cole.
It is hard to say at this point, honestly. I think it's easy to believe. I think everyone can accept that they are motivated and they understand what the competition is. And they want higher quality so that they can get praise on that level from their studios internally. So, like, I think that's obvious and everybody knows that. But so far, they have really kept their promise of, and this is the part where I'm not sure how like the Bethesda thing will fit in. But so far, Microsoft has honestly kept their promise. When they buy these studios, they are not going in trying to manage them. They are letting these people remain autonomous. and work on their own. They're just like giving them the money to build the games of their dreams. That is really happening. And so I don't think they have the management structure in place like Sony, where you have a Yoshida goes, the day's gone, and like, no, this ain't it. Like, you need more time in the oven or whatever. They don't really have that. And I think while on paper it's good to allow the devs to be autonomous and build their dreams, I do think you need some type of management that is like quality control over everything, and everybody must meet this minimum quality bar. So we'll see, Aid. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what Sony definitely got over there. Like, there's a quality bar that must be.
Yes.
Yeah,
It seems like Microsoft has kind of this habit of trying to throw money at a problem. Like, if we throw enough money into this, then we're going to get a better return. Well, Naughty Dog isn't quite working that. They were carefully nurturing their talent for years. Like, they didn't throw just money at things. They were practiced at their craft. And Microsoft, I don't think they've fully wrapped their head around that until hopefully just now. Hopefully this is a wake-up call.
Nah, that's
and
true.
One thing Sony has also, that like just Sony in general, or PlayStation in general, they have that ICE team and they have that visual services team, which Jason Schreier's article talked about how like they do a lot of the stuff that we give other studios credit for, and they wanted to make their own game, and then like they disbanded when that remake was taken away from them because they felt like betrayed or whatever. But the point is that Sony has at least 2 internal studios or internal teams whose only job it is to travel to other teams and help them improve the quality. There is no equivalent of that at Microsoft. There is no Microsoft SDK API expert that you can call on to say, how do you do this with Xbox? How do you do this in the API? It's like it's like a bunch of individuals. Hey, you play basketball, you know how it is when you run in a squad and like everybody not playing together, so you have 5 individuals instead of a team. And that's kind of really what it's like. They don't have a team. They just have a bunch of individuals doing their own thing. Whereas with Sony, it's more of a team. Like you said, they have a bar and they have internal resources to help you reach the bar.
I think I agree with Fitz, though. I think Microsoft just throws money around and they think that's going to get them to the level they need to be. I mean, that's really what they do. They just open up that checkbook. They just got a blank checkbook, and it's just like, whatever we need, here. Just take this money, and they just buy up everything, and they think money is going to patch up their problems, but you need that talent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for as much money they got, they should have the best talent in the fucking world. Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah, that shit blows me. I don't understand.
I mean, they're hard to but artists need like funding though. You know, no matter what, artists still need their funding. So money does help, but it's like about finding the right talent. They just gotta hunt. Like, hey, you know, I don't know what's the guy, Dave Newman. Here's $50 million. Go make something. You know, something like that. They're just saying, let's find this whack ass studio.
What the fuck you talking about, Bat? What the fuck?
I'm saying.
Dude, yo, you just be talking just to be talking sometimes, dog.
No, you don't get it. Like, I'm saying they should be instead of buying Bethesda, they should have went to Gabe Newman, or it's like Steam, like, hey, here's $50 million, make us a game. Like, stuff like that. That makes sense.
What the fuck is Valve put out?
Well, they are doing that.
Oh, man. Valve ain't doing shit.
No, he's right. But they are doing
like,
that.
come on, bro.
No, Valve.
They are doing that.
They are. I mean, that is what they're doing. But Valve ain't the one that you should be choosing.
No, Valve.
As an example, like high quality, like top tier studios that are independent. Like, oh, here's the money. Here's like $50 million.
Bethesda does have some high quality games. You know,
not really. Come on, man.
As far as to the masses,
Doom Eternal's lit. That's it.
As far as to the masses, you know what I'm saying. But yeah. They do throw money around a lot.
My thing, though, too, is that Microsoft once upon a time did have that top tier studio, like they were working directly with. Now, whatever you may feel about the Halo games, those push the envelope. They revolutionized sort of the industry. They I mean, how could they have not learned from that? They struck gold straight away when they released the first Xbox with Halo dropping, and they never. Yeah, it seems like it's better to be lucky than good. Yeah, that luck soured over time, I guess. But man, you really thought they would have picked up on some of that energy, dude.
That's what I'm saying. They couldn't. If it wasn't luck, then they would have been able to sustain that. They haven't. You know what I mean? They got lucky being one of the first to bring.
Part of it was management.
Well, I mean,
That Don Matrick messed up a lot of stuff, like they trying to rebuild from now, right? So it's like,
I
you're
think it was
right,
better.
of course.
Wasn't Xbox better when he was there? You
but
had
not
games like
because of
Madden.
him.
I mean, look at the exclusives that you. I mean, well, what are we gonna blame him for the bad shit and not the good? Like, what are we doing?
Well, it's just a lot of internal policies that he put in place that didn't allow things to grow. And Microsoft at large was losing confidence in the division. That whole Phil came along and saved it. Like, all of that stuff is true. And right now they are still recovering just from some earlier poor decisions. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm just saying it's more to it than that. Like, that management leadership is vitally important.
I don't think they.
You can have all the talent in the world. If you're not being managed properly, it's not going to work.
I don't really think he saved it though. Like, did he really save it?
Well, saving, right? I don't think it's saved either.
No.
All they did was made a cheap ass fucking service. You know what I mean? They haven't been producing no good ass games. Think about when Xbox was good. Like, listen, think about when it was good and think about it now. Yeah, there's a difference.
I think they've almost been in decline. I know people really love the 360 era, but honestly, for me, it was the OG Xbox that was their highest heights.
I mean, I wasn't around for that. You know what I'm saying? But to me, the 360 was definitely like great in the beginning. Like,
yeah, but
really,
if you take
really
away
No, the
online
360
play,
was the best.
the
360 was just like a really accessible, like friendly platform, and everything just was simple and it worked.
It was a first-person shooter console, man. Let's be honest.
The online was great. They had the Xbox Arcade. That was fucking great. I mean, I wish they bring that back. And they
Xbox Arcade was great.
Yeah, it was amazing. They had meaningful exclusives too.
I mean,
know
a
what
lot
I'm
of what I think though, a lot of the great things about 360 came as a natural progression of technology that would have happened anyway. Whereas I think the best original content, was on OG Xbox for me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's how I feel like with Halo. I feel like they struck gold with Halo because it was like they were like the first to really do something like that on a console level. You know what I mean? First person shooters and all that was already popular.
So
on
what
PC.
I'm saying, y'all, I'm part of it. I didn't hear you.
No, I was saying that's why I think that they got lucky with Halo because they were like the first to bring it to consoles and really
They did get lucky with Halo.
they was the first to bring that AAA first person shooter to consoles because it was already a thing on PC. And I think they got lucky. If you look at it, Halo,
Yep.
if you go by the reviews anyway, let's just say if you go by the reviews, Halo been declining ever since the first one. If you go off the reviews.
Halo 1 has always been my favorite. I'll say that, for the record too. I agree with that. And that's why I have more nostalgia for 2
You like
than
Combat
3.
Evolved better than 2?
Story-wise, I think 2 is better, but I think the sandbox qualities of Halo 1 was just magical, dude. That game was like... It's a rare combination of things that like just struck right at the right time. You know what I'm saying?
And console gamers had never experienced anything like that prior.
Yeah, that was a revolution, dude. I mean, every Halo 1 through 3 really pushed the envelope in some regard, but Halo 1 was a revolution. I know there was GoldenEye prior to that, like Time Splitters on console, but prior to that, shooters weren't shit on console.
Nah, that's why, I mean, mainly
Yeah, and
because of
Halo
control.
2 Halo 2 really brought esports to consoles. That was kind of the original esports game, Halo 2, on consoles.
Right. So, but go ahead.
I mean,
Yeah, they had the TV show as well. That was the TV show on USA. I'm not sure if you guys watched that. That was a cool show.
See, that's why I think you guys are underrating OG Xbox a little bit. I know 360 had some great things, but man, OG Xbox actually invented online gaming for most people.
Wouldn't that go to the Dreamcast?
Yeah, but it was on dial-up, man. Not a whole lot was really possible with that.
Nah, but online gaming for consoles. Xbox definitely, brought that to mainstream, right? Is that good? Is that safe to say?
That's fair to say.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I know they had it on PlayStation, but you had to buy an adapter and all that type of shit. or something like that. Didn't you have to buy an adapter for PlayStation 2?
Yeah. That you remember the other day when you used to hide shit in the back of your PS2? I think that's one of the places where the online adapter would have went.
Oh, okay. See, multiplayer for me got revolutionized on the 360. For me, that was my first experience of multiplayer gaming. And 360, and that reason is why 360 is definitely in my top 5 consoles of all time, because when I got on multiplayer for the first time, and now I could have got this experience, maybe I could have got this experience somewhere else, but when I got it on the 360, it was just something I never experienced before. You know, it was like sliced bread being reinvented, you know what I'm saying, or the wheel or some shit like that. Like, to me, it was like I had never experienced nothing like that in my life, and I experienced it first on 360. So that's why 360 is where it's at for me. And it was other, like I said, Xbox Arcade and all of that shit was great. Just the dashboard, everything. It came with a mic. It was just a lot of things that 360 did for me.
Yeah, if you hopped in right like at the 360 generation, yeah, that would have been magical for you. But, you know, for me, it was OG Xbox. That was my real first like jumping in point, Halo 2. So I guess maybe I'm colored a little bit by nostalgia, but, you know, I don't know.
For the online component, the 360 definitely was it, because like 2007 was like the people were calling it the biggest year in gaming. You had Halo 3, Call of Duty 4, and so that was when I got into Xbox Live. So the 360, you know, like you'd get on to play a single player game and then get invited to a party, and then next thing you know, you're playing, you know, Battlefield for 4 hours or whatever.
Yeah,
the 360 was lit, dog. The 360 was fucking lit.
And now online gaming just ain't the fucking same, man. It hasn't been for years.
Not with
if
party
they get rid of
chat.
that party chat, they get rid of that party.
I mean, that's because of the games.
Nah.
You need good games for it to be good multiplayer.
I mean, you got some good multiplayer games out there, but it's the party chat, dog.
Yeah, party chat.
I think the party chat's part of the problem. I also think like the need to sweat and play the meta sometimes takes a lot of the fun out of it. Like, I don't mind people wanting to try hard, but like sometimes like I don't know, I'm just not feeling that shit.
Nigga, I want to win. That's why I'm competitively playing the game. Nigga, I'm trying to win.
Yeah, I'm
like, what else am I doing this shit for? I'm trying
like,
to win.
I'm
trying to unlock things
trying
and all that.
To, like, sit up. You know the difference between your sit up and your sit back position, you know what I'm saying?
I want to win. I want to win. I want to be the best and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the best in the fucking match. I want to be MVP. You know what I'm saying?
So you look up like all these guides, like say Battlefield, you look up the meta gun and that's what you'll roll with and you stick to it?
I look up no guides.
Well, that's what other people are doing, and it kind of ruins the vibe.
They had guides since the beginning of fucking gaming. You know what I mean? That ain't nothing new.
Yeah. You still got to use that motherfucker, though. I say you still got to know how to use that shit in online gaming. On like regular single player, yes, I can understand it. Like just telling everybody, hey, you use this perk with this gun, you be able to. You got like the best. You need to know how to use that motherfucker on the controller though. At the same time.
So Jay, you will go with whatever the most common build is. You don't really.
Hell no. No. I do what I do. I just whatever I like. That's what it is. I mean, half the time I usually pick the first gun and stick with it for a little bit because you level that bitch up, and I don't feel like switching to nothing else.
I get bored with guns. I'll switch up if I want to do something. Like on Battlefield, I might get bored with playing with the same gun, and I'll switch it up. But I don't usually go for the cheesy guns. What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
that ain't doing nothing for me and my fucking ego. So, you know, I just keep it moving.
I like the submachine guns on any game. That's my shit.
Yeah, fuck that. But hopefully, you know, Microsoft take that information they see with The Last of Us and they try to do something about it. I hope it was an eye opener. I can't wait for their games to come out because I need all these exclusives. I need all these games to be popping, dog. I need every game to be game of the fucking year, man. You know what I mean?
Facts.
For real, somebody said I was hating on games. That don't even make no motherfucking sense to hate on a game.
Ignore them, Hardy. They're just hating.
No sense. No, I'm just saying that makes no sense. I don't hate on no game. I want every game to be amazing, nigga. The more amazing games, the more for me to play. So that's what I'm here for. I don't make no games.
Facts.
So it ain't like I'm down playing the game because I want y'all to go play my game, nigga. I don't make no games. I'm here to play them. So I need these games to be great. I need them all to be great, nigga. If I had to choose between 20 different game of the years, that would be amazing. You know what I'm saying? I want everything to be 10 out of 10. I don't give a fuck what it is. If I'm interested in it, I want it to be 10 out of 10. Unfortunately, that's not the case. You know what I mean? Returnal's one of them. So, you know, it is what it is. I like Resident Evil Village, though. That shit lit. And hopefully this Mass Effect turns out great. I never played. I tried to play them. They didn't have controller support on PC, so that was a no-no. So I don't know nothing about Mass Effect. I beat Andromeda. That's it. I know nothing about 1, 2, or 3. Not a goddamn thing.
Are you dead set on skipping 1?
I'm not dead set on it, but you know, I know that 2 and 3 is more action, and that's what I'm into. So,
Mass Effect 1 is the only one in the trilogy that I would actually want to buy the remastered collection for. So that's why I'm thinking about just waiting for it to go on sale. Mass Effect 1, I think, is the only great one.
I don't know about that. That's a hot take.
No, I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna try one, and you know, like I said, I'm not dead set on skipping 1, but I'm gonna give it a shot. If it's too garbage, like too much, then I'll just go to 2 and I'll look up a video on 1 to give me a synopsis of the story. But everything connects, so I want my shit to all be connected.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Yeah, because it carries over, man. The consequences for not playing 1 does kind of suck. It's not the end of the world. I think what you're going to get caught up on is the Mako shit. That fucking Jeep or whatever it is, the Warthog, man. That shit does get dull.
Well, I mean, they said they tweaked it and all that shit, so it's nowhere near as bad as it was on the original 360.
I hope.
So... You know what I'm saying? No, I might just buckle down and play because I want all my shit.
I mean, the first game is the most complete.
Well, all the DLC is going to be free and added, so I don't know if that matters. Would that make a difference?
I mean, it's just like the biggest, most like complete game out of all of them. They don't have like some like what?
Turn your mic down a little bit. You loud as shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something in the background like AC or something.
But,
I mean,
somebody's background is kind of loud.
Yes, it's Jeremy's. But Hard8, like, remember, they said they changed the controls for 1, so you might be able to play it. Like, they said they fixed everything.
Well, I'm gonna
they
give it a shot.
overhauled
We'll
1.
See how it go. I ain't making no promises like I'm gonna beat it. I hope it's good though. I hope I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to skip it because everything connects. I want all my decisions and all that shit to carry on through each game and shit. I want my experience. So, you know, we'll see what's going on. We'll see what's up.
Is this better?
Yeah, it's much better.
Yeah, a little better. Yeah.
Let's talk about these game journalism, man. Game journalism is dead, man. I mean,
it's always been dead, man, since 5 years.
Yeah, it's been trending that way for a long time.
We finding out. I mean, I don't like I said before. I don't think this was any type of secret or anything like that. But a lot of development, we're kind of finding out that developers are not finishing games before they review them. Now, and I did make a little. AGS,
you mean reviewers, eh?
Reviewers. Yeah, I mean, I said developers. Yeah. Reviewers. Sorry. I did make a video and I said that, and you know, some people try to give me some flack about this, man. I said, if a person think a game is so bad that they can't finish it and they make a review, I'm like, that is the review. That's part of the fucking review. Like, yo, this shit was so bad, I couldn't finish it. And it's in their opinion. I mean, that's what every fucking review is. So I don't understand how people don't understand it. No, they should finish it anyway. Nah, I think if it's garbage, you drop it, that's fine.
Well, I think in our stance, like as regular people, gamers, yes. But as a reviewer, you getting paid, that's your job. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you start the game, you shouldn't put a review out if you ain't finish it. Like if that's your job, that is your job. Because I mean, we at work, just because we don't like what we doing, we can't just stop doing the motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? We got to finish it, even if we don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's how I look at it.
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like your job is to review a game, and I just think that's the review. Unless they say, hey, you must finish. Obviously, they're not telling. Obviously, upper management is not like you must finish the game. I mean, they putting out good reviews and not finishing the game.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, how do you feel about people reviewing games that they did not finish? He fell asleep.
Yeah, he's geriatric fuck over here.
Man, he didn't get his tapioca pills, man. That's upsetting.
Jeremy, how do you feel about people, reviewers, paid journalists, reviewing games they did not finish?
I mean, they need to say exactly how much they played and how far they got. You know, like if it's like 100-hour game and they played 60 hours and got pretty far into it. I mean, as long as it's clear that they have enough experience to cover like what they're talking about. Maybe they shouldn't say like, oh, the story is bad. If they do, they have to specify that only up until that point, just so it's transparent.
Okay, Fitz, how do you feel?
So I'm a little bit with Jay on this. I think if you're getting paid to do a fucking job, then do it. Unless the game is so broken that you cannot finish it, then obviously the game's going to be dog shit review. But yeah, like you're paid to do a job. You can review this game. And this whole situation, it just feels like they're trying to soften us up to let their jobs be even easier. Like, you remember when all these articles came out and reviewers were talking about we need very easy modes in every game, and they kept changing the narrative of why they should have a very easy mode until they eventually landed on a reason that people would agree with. Like, I don't know. I think it just sets a dangerous precedent. They need to beat the fucking game if they're going to be a professional reviewer.
Okay. Jay, how you feel?
Well, that's how I feel. I mean, same thing.
Same shit?
That's your job. Do the motherfucking job. Like, I mean, shit. Like I said, we at work. We got to finish our shit just because we don't like it. Got to finish it. That's your job.
Now,
like I said, for us, yes, cool. You know what I'm saying? Just regular gamers, yeah, you can drop a little review on YouTube or something like that. Not really a review, just your impressions, or call it an impressions. That's what you do. This is my impression of the game. Don't call it a review. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it.
Now, some of the reasons is that they don't have enough time. You know what I mean? Because they are definitely trying to reach that make embargo.
I don't buy it, dude.
Okay.
Like, a lot of times they'll have reviews in progress.
Right. Yeah, they've been doing that lately. But let's say if a game comes out Tuesday, the embargo lifts on Tuesday, but they didn't get a copy of the game until Sunday. You know what I mean? What should they do in that case, in that instance?
But you're
just gonna have to delay your review. I mean, it hurts the company. I get it, but still assign somebody to do the review.
And it's kind of what you said. I mean, there's people that pick specific websites, YouTubers to go to. They always gonna read your review no matter what. I mean, yes, like you're gonna lose a couple of reviews. Well, I mean, viewers, whatever. So, but I mean, at the same time, like, there's people that only trust GameSpot, IGN. IGN and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, some people don't trust IGN at all, so they go to GameSpot. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you got to delay it, delay it. You know what I'm saying? Don't put nothing out there that's fraudulent. I mean, that's how I feel about it.
Okay.
So how would y'all feel if...
Hold on. Before you go to that, I wanted to ask you, how did you feel about this whole situation of game journalists reviewing games that they did not finish?
Well, I think it's two sides to it. On the one hand, I understand why the community would be annoyed by that, because you have the expectation that they finish the product and they are giving you a review over the complete product. I know developers get annoyed by that because the expectation is, like, our bonuses and all of this stuff is tied to Metacritic reviews, and everybody knows this. And if we working hard to put in the work to build this game, the least you can do is play the whole damn game before you give it a number, because you are affecting our livelihood. I get that, and it's true. But I also know, like 8 just said, if somebody gets a game like Persona 5, that's 100 to 140 hours to complete it, there is no way they're going to have a review ready in time for the day the review needs to be online. And just fits your thing or just delay the review. Why would they do that? Why would they lose money like that? They're in business to make money. But
we also have to set a standard for the reviews if we're going to trust them with our hard-earned money as consumers, right?
Well, and so that's the thing. So what if it has always been this way? What if we're just now finding out about it? And I'm looking at this reaction, and, like, I hate to use this example, but it is like the best example that I can give. So forgive me if this example annoys anyone, but it's like, for years, the black community has been saying the police treat us differently. And for decades, that fell on deaf ears. And now we got smartphones and videos, and a lot of the white people are waking up and they are seeing like, man, this is horrible. But it's always been that way. You just never knew about it. And now that you know about it, of course, there's an outcry and we won't change, which is all great. But at the end of the day, this is not new. It has always been this way. And I know for a fact.
Hold on.
So,
go ahead.
So I know for a fact that at least in the 90s, when you submitted your game for review to a news outlet, you had to give them a special version of your game that let them level skip so they could get to anywhere in the game without playing it in, or you had to be able to have cheat codes where they could give themselves weapons items so that they could progress through the game, because they were not going to play your game from start to finish. And so you had to give them a special review copy that had enabled certain things to make it easier for them to see all the content. And it's been that way for decades.
But then they're reviewing a different game, basically, than the final, with Dark Souls 3.
Let me say this.
It's always been that way.
Let me say this. That's another thing, too. Y'all, people in general just got to stop putting too much stock into these reviewers anyway. You should take their reviews with a grain of salt. Anyway.
A huge grain of salt.
Yeah.
That's the problem, too, is we have to take
them with... know...
One at a time.
You've got to... When people look to buy a game, though, they need some sort of measure of what kind of quality they're going to get. And the review being delayed, it doesn't just hurt the review company, but also the game. Because when you go on Metacritic and there's like no Metascore and there's like barely any reviews, you're going to think that the game's not popular, and you're just not going to be able to you're just going to wait until you have more certainty. See what I mean?
Yep. Good point.
Go ahead, Fitz.
I was just going to say that, like, what'd you say, Code? You said maybe it's always basically been this way, and take these reviews with a major grain of salt. Well, if it's always been this way, that's part of the reason why I think we're seeing the transition to alternative media, to YouTubers, to long-form critique. They're losing money because their reviews just aren't on point. We prefer this other format, and it's going to continue to trend this way if they continue to be basically blinded by their arrogance.
Well, I'm not sure that they're losing money. I agree with you that people are looking at alternative forms. Well, you can't disagree. Like, that's a fact, right? Like, that is happening. But at the same time, my point is, many of us have been using reviews successfully for a long time, and we never complained about the review system, and we have made purchasing decisions. Some of us, most people, well, a lot of people just make up their own mind, right? I'm talking about the general public. The general public has relied on reviews and have been using them for years without reviewers completing the games, and it never hurt them or bothered them. Now that they know about it, there is an outcry, sure, but you got to keep in mind that the review system has been working just fine the way that it is.
I mean, even if you didn't finish the game, like what games have like really high Metascores?
Jeremy, real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt. Real quick, but don't take from what I'm saying that like it was 100%. Some of these reviewers actually do beat every game that they play. It's not. I'd say this is just a uneducated guess. Like maybe 7 to 10% of the reviewers actually beat them. So there are definitely reviewers out there that beat the games, but the majority you have to give them special abilities for them to make it through the game. They're not going to play from start to finish.
Yeah, that's a problem too. Their skills should reflect a certain level to me. Like if you're going to be a professional game journalist, I don't want to see you not be able to jump on a platform in Cuphead or not be able to shoot any demon in Doom.
That was funny.
I mean, it's usually apparent pretty quickly how good the game is. So even if they didn't really beat it, or even if they're not that good, like when is a game like trash at the beginning and then just amazing later on? So usually you kind of get a good feel for the game.
Red Dead, the first one, that shit was boring as fuck at the beginning. And
really? I mean, the story of Red Dead 1 was...
At the very, very beginning, it was definitely boring. You herding cows and all that shit. Like, I ain't trying to be doing all that.
Man, you was chilling on the ranch getting to know your girlfriend.
Yeah, but that's not how you start your game off, though. You meant like God of War 3, how that bitch started off? That shit.
Red Dead 1 was the story of Red Dead 1 wasn't even good overall. You're going to Mexico, doing some dumb revolution with some like dirty guys, and you don't even know who they are, and then you go back to America.
Well, that was
like,
to get information, though. You know what I mean? He didn't do it for nothing.
I mean, there was no point to it. Like that, you don't know who the guys are, and then you go back to the story, and the whole thing's over.
He was doing it for information. Did you not just hear?
I mean, you got to feel like you got to be invested in what the character is doing, though. And
I'm invested in what I'm trying to find the fuck out. So this motherfucker got the information I need, but he needs me to do something. I mean, this happens in a lot of games. I understand if you don't like it.
I mean, that's cool, but the process, though, you're just doing a bunch of revolution missions for some Mexicans, and it's just a bunch of some, dusty area, but then you go back to America, and the characters you weren't even in the game that you dealt with at the beginning. And so neither side has any real interesting thing to get involved in. John Marston's the only great part of the game.
Redemption was great. I don't know what you
And also, another game is Persona 5. Like how that game started is very slow, but it opens up towards the end. A lot of people feels that.
I mean, that's the whole game. It's the Persona 5 is consistent. I mean, the whole game has daily life parts where you're talking.
Jeremy, can I ask what's your point? Like, what's your overall point?
Would you say Uncharted?
He slides hot takes in under the radar.
Oh, okay.
Hey, he definitely does that. Hold on. So, Jeremy, basically what you're saying is it's okay not to finish a game, right?
I mean, usually it's pretty apparent the rough quality and experience that you're going to have early on. So like these review scores are still pretty accurate. Like when do you have very high Metascore games like in the 90s that like a lot of people really hate, or vice versa?
Well, y'all keep in mind there's two things. There are two components to being a game journalist or reviewer. I mean, reviewing is only part, right? Like part of it is being able to be skilled at games, and part of it is being able to write about your experience.
Yeah, for sure.
Skills in the world, but if you're a horrible writer, it's not gonna matter. So they need people with unique qualities.
Can I ask you? Any of y'all played Alien?
Alien what?
Alien Isolation?
Yes, I did.
Amazing game.
Okay, you feel like I feel like that game was so repetitive. It was
the first half was better than the second. If you only reviewed that game based on the first half, to me, it would be a better game than if you took the second half into consideration.
Whole game is a masterpiece.
Oh, you calm the fuck down. That shit was so repetitive and boring.
Every area was different. You have complete all these fan service. All this haywire technology going crazy. You're going around this huge ship. It is an enormous game. The aliens are terrifying. You can't even breathe a lot of times because, like, how is that boring or repetitive?
Were you scared? Were you scared?
Yeah, it was a terrifying game. My favorite horror game of all time.
You're going off a tangent. Let Hardy talk, please. Let Hardy talk, please. Thank you.
I mean, he wasn't even trying to talk. Hardy, have you played Alien Isolation?
No, I got the game. I got it on PC, but I ain't never played it.
Jeremy, you did ask a question that I did kind of want to touch upon. You said, what game reviewed really well that kind of fell apart? And for me, and there was a lot of controversy around the way this game was reviewed, and people, a lot of conspiracy theories being thrown around, was MGS5.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
That's true.
What about it?
That game was too long.
Like they held these reviewers in like a room and like sat them down and like, you have to marathon our game in 40 hours, and whatever you get done in this 40 hours is what you have to base your review on. And like they gave them certain amount of cheat codes because they had to rush their review, and the first half was better than the second half, and like players eventually figured this shit out.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty extreme example, but even then the quality is still very high.
No, but the story went on for too long.
I did not like MGS5.
The game was way better.
I mean, I didn't like it either, but like, I don't know. The
first half. Would you have said you were enjoying it?
All right. Anyways, back to Hard 8, please.
Hey, who is that? Who that? James?
Yo, what?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? Your mic kind of low.
Oh, sorry. I'll speak up a bit.
All right.
Yo, how's everyone doing?
All right, who that?
Hello.
It's Crown from Chicago.
What up?
What up, Crown?
Hey,
what up?
Hey, Code, how come every time I watch the podcast, man, you always bringing up the police, man? I don't want no politics in this podcast, man.
My
He's
fault,
an old
man.
timer.
My
What do you
fault.
expect, man?
My fault, player.
Nah, I'm fucking around. You can talk about where the fuck you.
Man, everybody from the 312, you know the police be on your mind, man.
So from now on, are y'all going? How do y'all feel moving forward, knowing that this information is out there?
Hold on, hey, let me ask a question real quick
Go ahead,
before
go
that.
ahead, you got it.
'Cause mine is a little smaller than yours.
Whoa.
I think that oh my God.
I'm sorry.
So I meant my question is not going to take as much thought as 8. Golly. So look, man, how do y'all really feel about this when it comes to these indie games? Because I get the impression that people really only care when it's these big blockbuster games. If Goat Simulator 85, nobody really played it all the way through, I don't think y'all would care. So are y'all saying that it should just be done on principle for everything, or y'all saying they need to make sure that certain games get the full treatment before they review them?
I just think maybe before the review starts, just put that whether they beat the fucking game or not, and then just take it from there.
On every game, you saying?
Yeah, just be like, hey, we beat this game, and then
I needed to know exactly how long they played it if they didn't beat it too. Like they
Well, I
need
agree
to
with
provide that too.
That's a good idea, right? At least put the shit in the review. I only played 2 minutes of the game, but the shit was flames.
So if they
Yeah, but I
beat
watched it on YouTube.
I mean, how much are y'all going? I mean, how much? What are y'all looking to get out of these reviews? How important are these reviews to y'all?
I have a
nothing
hot
else.
take. I have a hot take about this. I think the professional reviews, as they're done, are more for, I don't know what the word is, like purchaser affirmation or consumer affirmation to basically let them know their money was well spent, more so than it is to guide actual purchasing decisions. Like it's
like
more
me
for
with
console war shit, and like people don't really use them to buy games, I don't think, anymore.
It's like me.
Yeah,
it's
like,
me today. I'm listening to this podcast for the Resident Evil impressions because I was stuck whether to buy it or not. I'd rather trust yous than a professional company.
Oh,
Oh, that's
did you like Resident Evil 7?
Gameplay mid, so that's what has got me stuck buying the new one. The gameplay.
Oh, I would just wait for a sale then.
See, with
Yeah.
me, where I feel is like I play a lot of smaller indie games as well too, and if let's say if they put in these bullshit reviews, I don't really care too much for reviews. I'm gonna play the game no matter what. But if you put a review out and the review's trash, that persuades people's opinion not to buy the game. As you can see, what's going on with Days Gone, how Sony's like, all right, I'm not gonna put it out. I'm not gonna fund the game right now because of the reviews, and say I
Well,
like this
that's-
game. Okay, go
Well,
ahead.
that's a $70 game. That's like quite a bit of money. I think indie games, most of them are like what, $20.
Okay, but still,
So
there's a small
you're a bit
team.
more
It's still a small team. It's still like you still have to fund. You still got to pay the
I
developers.
know, but
Oh,
if you're spending $20, you're more likely to spend $20 than $70, even if the reviews aren't all that.
But if the game is not a triple, but still, even if it's $20, doesn't mean it's still your money. It's still money to be spent. You know what I'm saying? Like even
Yeah,
if
but
the
you'd
game is
spend-
20,
you'd spend $20 more than you'd spend $70.
I will spend $70 before.
I mean, it depends on the game.
That's what I'm saying. Like I will spend $20 on a better game. Then I mean, like if the game's $70 and it looks way better than that $20 game, I'm gonna spend it before I spend the $20. That's what I'm saying. Like it matters what the game is. It's the quality of the game.
I didn't even
Right,
see the.
like it has to be worth it.
I didn't even
Yeah,
see RE8.
Quality over
reviews.
quantity, simple as that.
I didn't even see Resident Evil Village reviews. It was just like, yo.
I
I'm
mean,
getting the
usually
game
if it's a-
regardless.
If it's a big game and you want it, you're gonna buy it.
Yeah, it don't matter to me. But that's all I'm just saying. Like if like these reviewers aren't finishing the game and they put out these bad reviews on a game that I like, and it persuades the developers not to make that game, that's where I feel like there's a problem.
Well,
Like,
That's your
Okay, let me
opinion,
ask you
John.
this. This is a question just for Jay Harvey.
what?
Which do you think is worse? For them not to finish the game and give it a bad review, or for them not to finish the game and give it a good review?
I feel like it's both. They both like you gotta finish the game, and overall, I don't care. It's you know what I'm saying. Giving it a good review and you didn't finish the game.
You think that's just as bad?
It's still as to me. It's still as bad. I mean, I still feel like it's bad.
I think.
Xbox shit.
I feel like it's the same.
Absolutely not.
Finish the damn game either way. Like I mean,
how is that the same? How is that even remotely close?
Because there's some people that still like the game that they won't finish. I understand you feel this way, and I feel the same way. But there are people out there that don't finish games even though they like them. But I mean, that's just. I mean, some people
that
like
is
that.
Some of the biggest crock of shit in life.
I agree with you, but there are people out there like that. I'm telling you, like people say, I got so much going on in my life.
Like you.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh my games, but
oh please.
But anyway,
can I give a review on a game? Like I played The Last of Us 2, right? I like the shooting mechanics, the game. It looks beautiful, but the moment they killed Joel, I was like, "Fuck this game." So can I give a review and say I don't like it?
You can give your impressions.
Yeah, but like, I didn't like the game. Fuck the game. But if multiplayer come out,
you can't say the game's bad because of a character death.
You know?
Well, that's a tough call because
of a character death.
Because if multiplayer comes out, I'm on that game. I'll play it. You know.
The Last of Us. So like the story is part of the game. That's true. But for Last of Us 2,
yeah, but I think just because you have fantasies of playing with Daddy Joel,
I don't like the story. What'd you say?
Just because your character died, your favorite character, doesn't mean that the game's bad.
Right, but the game's bad. I just said I didn't fucking like it. Like the story being bad and the game being bad.
So if you were a reviewer, you would say the story was bad.
Right. But the game could still be good even though the story was bad.
Well, it wouldn't be a 10 out, it wouldn't be 9 or a 10, would it? If the story's bad, you can't give it higher than an 8.
Who the fuck? I can do whatever the fuck he want to do. That's what I'm saying. Like, so that's the problem with the reviews. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do, not finishing the game. So I don't understand what you're saying.
You just gotta take it. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. Yeah. You know what I mean, it can have good. Last of Us 2 definitely has good gameplay and all that. Everything is top notch except the story.
Agree.
On Last of Us.
I mean, it has 4
stories top notch.
Huh?
It has 4.5 stars.
No, that's
it has 4.5 stars on the PlayStation Store, and then it has like the most user voted rewards at the Game Awards. I mean, all the review categories.
Great, bro. Let's be honest.
I mean, there's a lot of reviewers out there, and
like,
The Last of Us Part 2.
The game, like the mechanics, the gameplay, the game's fun. Like it had multiplayer. I'd be on that game. Like I'll be playing it. But I'm a fucking casual, and I'm like, I didn't know the story, so I'm like, fuck.
That multiplayer needs to come out.
Oh, so you didn't finish the game? You didn't finish The Last of Us?
Nah, fuck that game. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
How far did you get?
That's the beginning.
How far did you get?
Probably, I played a little bit after fucking Joel died, but then I didn't want to play as this Abby bitch, honestly.
You can't give an opinion on the game.
So would you be okay with him giving a review based on that?
No, not at all.
No, well, I would just tell my
boys. It's a story-driven game. So yes,
it's a fun game. I mean, if it had multiplayer, I would tell everyone to buy it so we could all play. You know, like the first Last of Us, because me and my boys would.
I think Jay brought up an interesting point that kind of fell below the radar. That these professional reviews, especially not as much like YouTuber or user reviews per se, but especially when it comes to the professional reviews, they have certain influence over how publishers might treat a sequel. And if people aren't finishing the game and giving them their proper due diligence, like that's painful for these developers and the IP. Like, you know what I'm saying?
True. That's definitely true.
They have more influence than you might think, because like a game that doesn't sell that great but reviews really well might get greenlit for a sequel and given another chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
and then on Metacritic,
not necessarily. It gotta make money for them to greenlit another sequel.
The like with Days Gone, that's basically what they came out and said. If it reviewed better, it would have got a sequel.
If it makes a ton of money and review bad, then they will make a sequel. You better believe.
I mean, the sequel, it sounds like they just didn't like the pitch is the reason, the initial pitch. But The Last of Us Part 2 on Metacritic, like the user score started off like at 3.3 or something, and now it's at 5.7. So it went up over 2 points. So once
Like-
people,
some
the real
fun
players
ones.
got into it and played it, then I think that shows that most people did like it.
Well, the user score on Metacritic is a joke. It's only used for console
Yeah.
wars and nothing
Yeah,
else.
it's,
Useless.
I
it's
agree
definitely
with
a
Cole.
joke. It's definitely
Yeah.
a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
I don't know. All I know is that he made all this money. Where's my fucking multiplayer, man? That's what I'm trying.
You
I'm trying to play
you haven't
fucking
beat the game. You haven't
Hey,
beat
hey,
the
they
game.
waiting
You
on
can't
that-
I mean,
complain.
Hey,
They're
I
working
don't
on
give
that
a fuck.
PS5 version to charge you more money.
I
Hey,
mean,
fuck
if,
it. I'll
if
pay the $70 just for multiplayer.
like why would they serve the Last of Us 2 player base if most of them are really the haters that you see online? Like why would
I
they,
think- I think anybody can acknowledge that it's a good looking game, mechanics, the way it plays, it's good. I loved it, right? I just didn't like the story. So if they said, "Hey, here's $70 to play the multiplayer," fuck it, I'm gonna pay it.
Crown.
I want to play the
Crown,
multiplayer.
mean,
Can I ask you a
with my friends.
question?
Neil Druckmann probably is thinking, well, they hated it, screw them.
Nah, remember, it's all about money. So he knows he's gonna get that money.
Crown.
Honestly,
Even
I'm
people that
shocked
hate
they
like,
dropped
I
the
don't like The Last of
multiplayer.
Us
Like,
2, I'm gonna buy the multiplayer. I fucking hate The Last of Us 2, but I'll buy the multiplayer.
Dude trying to ask a question.
Bro.
Go ahead, James.
If all the Abby bits were Joel instead, would you have beat the game?
I just
There's o-
I would have
There's only
preferred if
reason
they
you
did it
didn't
like
beat the
maybe
game 'cause
later
you
in
were
the
playing-
game or some shit, you know, like
you were
fucking.
just playing
I
as
don't know.
Abby.
Like let me warm up to the Abby character or some shit. Like fuck, like
Look,
I don't
man,
even like.
it's all
her.
political.
I think Abby had all the best bits though. He had better bits than Ellie.
What happened?
What'd you say?
I think
What'd
I
you
think
say?
He's
Hey, hold
saying
on,
that
let me-
Abby
let me-
had. He said Abby had better parts than Ellie during
Oh,
throughout
okay.
the
No,
game.
he did.
Well, fuck, I don't know. I never.
Abby's a
fucking played
monstrosity, man.
Hey, hold on. Let me
I
check.
just
Let me
didn't like
catch up.
Abby. Like I said, I didn't like the character, and I was like, "Fuck!" If this had a multiplayer, I'd be like, I would stop playing the
Yeah,
story
you,
and play
you
multiplayer.
didn't like the character because you didn't play it. You didn't play it even halfway.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm a casual. If I don't fucking like something, I'm not gonna push through and play some shit I don't fucking like.
Hey, let me catch up on these super chats. Shout out to Teron Aries. He said, "What's up, 8? Was I the only one scared of that one scene with the baby in the house? I think that was the most terrifying part, in my opinion. No spoilers, goddammit. No spoilers on Village. We still got people playing it. Even though that's not necessarily a spoiler, but still. Just leave it alone. We'll talk about it next week. Next week, we'll have a spoil-free conversation about it. I mean, a spoiler conversation. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, "Oh, shit, Judas have entered the stream. What up, Matt? Just joking." All right. Then we got Matt McGrath. He said, "I hope the castle isn't as long in the Resident Evil 4 remake." Oh, okay. They should cut some of that shit down. Definitely. Shout out to Nike. He said, "I didn't play Resident Evil 7. Went right to 8. There's a recap in the beginning of RE8, and plus, if they do a Resident Evil 4 remake, it's going to be censored heavy." Shout out to Basket. He said, "Console Gamer L's on the Bird site. We go after all corporate cocksuckers." All right. Shout out to Jakey Rand. He said, "If it was Xbox doing it, ponies would be crying." All right. Shout out to Jakey Rand. He said, "Cole giving Sony a pass again for being hoes." Oh, you talking about the crossplay
what?
shit? The crossplay shit.
Oh. What does that mean? Giving them a pass? They making money. How do you not give them a pass? I don't understand.
I think they mean like you shouldn't be looking at it from a business perspective, but from a gamer's perspective.
Yeah, you should be criticizing them.
Look, man, if something bothers me, I criticize it. If it don't bother me, I'm not gonna criticize it.
Shout out to Nightfall. He said, "Hush, Bat. Hush." God damn it. Shut up.
I paid, so I'm not gonna stay quiet.
Oh, shit. This nigga think
now
that-
he's entitled.
Oh, man. That little $15.
I don't blame Bat. Shit.
Oh,
Talk
man.
your shit, Bat.
Shout out
Goddamn it.
to Matt McGrath. He said, 8 like Pinky right now. Say something else. Shout out to Emmanuel A1. Xbox came into the game by buying Halo. Stop this. Stop what?
True.
What do you mean? I mean, we was giving them all their props for Halo. I don't think we was,
well, it wasn't Halo originally like on the Macintosh, and then Microsoft made a deal or something. I forget, dude. That was so long
supposed
ago.
To be third person or some shit too.
Yeah, it was actually originally supposed to be an RTS. So there was originally supposed to be a lot of fucking things. So who knows?
All right. Shout out to Matt McGrath. The 360 will always be my favorite Xbox. Good times. That's a fact. Definitely. Shout out to. Hold on. I skipped one where I'm at. Pillsbury 27. He said Microsoft still leeching on Game Pass too long. Where are the games for Series X? Shaking my head. I do agree with Cole and Fix on this one. Microsoft should have brought studios since the 360 gen. Microsoft should learn from Sony. What? That typing was crazy.
Well, the whole, like y'all know, for them years, I think they released Record, then a long time in between, then like just the Gears, Halo, Forza stuff, and it's like they didn't invest in the growing studios. It's like what you said, because they didn't invest in the growing those studios, they went out and they tried to buy a bunch of studios. But all of them years during the 360 with that third-party licensing and all of that stuff, while Sony was developing and growing talent, Microsoft was buying exclusives, which is fine. But they didn't do both at the same time. They only focused on external. Now we're seeing the results of that. So the idea is that now they are focusing on the internal stuff and they buying exclusives. And so we just got to get that time to come to fruition. But hopefully they learning from Naughty Dog. Microsoft is messed up on that front. Absolutely.
All right. Shout out. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Shout out to the Trigger Man. If you didn't like Returnal, you damn sure won't like Mass Effect. Nah.
Why?
Nah, they two different games.
Mass Effect is decent, man.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
Yeah, they two different games.
I know 8 said he might skip number 1. Number 1's my favorite personally, so I would tell you to play it, but
Yeah, we'll see. Shout out to Philly the Weapon. My review, my impressions, my thoughts, my opinion, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We need more Hard 8 reviews. Oh, man. I don't be feeling like doing that shit, man. I'll be real with you. I really don't be feeling like that shit. It is what it is. Plus, I'll be watching people that really do a really good professional type of review, man. I just be like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Biz the Kid Game, and he said, in my opinion, it's your job to review the full game. Beat the game to its completion. Even if the game is 100 hours, crunch it out, make time. If you ain't built for that lifestyle, don't be a game reviewer.
It's their job, man.
Well, they really just be trying to make that embargo. They be trying to make that embargo.
Yeah, if you game 24 hours a day for 2 days, that's 48 hours, and the game takes 150 hours, you can grind and prioritize all you want. It is physically impossible for you to complete
delay the review. Then delay it.
That's what we're saying. But if they have to have a review on that day, that's how they get paid. That like your solution of delay the review defeats the whole purpose. Some stuff is just impossible to do. So clearly they need to give them more time with the game and all of that stuff. There are solutions, but delaying the review, I don't think is a solution that's going to work.
I think that it would work. I mean, who's the ones that's setting these deadlines for these reviews? It ain't the developers. I'm pretty. Exactly. So I mean,
y'all don't understand how important that first day. Y'all don't understand how important that first day is.
No, I do understand.
When a dev gives a review copy like 1 or 2 days before for a really long game, that's their way of saying, yes, you don't review this game on time. Yeah, we're not allowing you to do this.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or they just know that they got cheat codes and level skip in the review copies, so that there's plenty of time for them to see the areas of the game and judge it.
Shout out to Biz the Kid Game, and again, he said reviewers are just making excuses to not do their job. They want all the good without the bad that comes with reviewing games.
Some reviewers, keep in mind, some of these reviewers do be beating these games.
Yeah, some of them do. I think people know who is who.
But Hardy, you have to keep in mind. Hold
on. Let me finish super chats. These super chats. Shout out to Dutch Has a Plan. Good afternoon, 8. Just replaying through all Arkham games, and I need Code to stop ducking them. Hopefully, Rocksteady makes Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games someday. Oh, that's a good time playing through all the Arkham games. That's definitely a good time. Shout out to FP Ace Host. He said, "Bat Candace free." Oh, Candace over bat. Damn. All right. And then we got Nike. He said Venom 2 trailer tomorrow. It's lit.
Oh, they got
Venom was trash.
Definitely got to check that out. But yeah, the first one was kind of whack.
I mean, I still haven't watched that first one.
It needed to be rated R. It needed to be rated R.
Is this one supposed to be rated R? I thought they were going to because they putting Carnage in it. Shit.
Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Let's move on. If everybody's done, let's move on. We got to talk about. Xbox not making a profit off of any consoles since the beginning, right?
I think so.
They said they
even 360
since the beginning.
From the beginning, back to the OG.
They lost so much money. They lost $2 billion off that, man.
Oh, you know what? The red ring. Yeah. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah.
They lost $2 billion off that. $2 billion.
Yeah.
I thought it was $4 billion. Okay, it might be $2 billion.
I think $2 to $4 billion around that.
Yeah, that red ring killed them. They lost a lot of money for that.
Hey, but that was love, though. They definitely treated the community right on that.
No. Ain't no fucking love. They had no choice. They had no choice to do what they did.
What you meant to do?
It was either do that or kill the brand.
It was either do that or it's over.
Hold on. So I support Apple products, and if you outside of your window and your Apple product messes up, they don't just send you no new one or say what else. If you don't have Apple Care, that shit is burned up and you done.
Nah, this
Microsoft.
That's not a proper analogy.
It is a proper.
No, it ain't. It ain't
hardware. And they did not have to replace it for free the way that they did.
That ain't the same.
It was a wide scale.
It was like 70%.
Yeah, it was like 70% of Xboxes just burned out within a year.
They made a faulty product that the board was bending. The board was bending due to all the heat that was inside the console.
We know what
that was
the
issue.
was.
I'm not done yet. It was their stupidity.
They also knew about the problem and still decided to
exactly.
They wanted to be there. They wanted to get to the market first before
exactly. Sony. Thank you, Hard8. No, that's their incompetence.
You can't give them praise for that.
No, their incompetence caused them to lose it. That's the problem. If they actually took a year or 6 months to fix the problem, it would have been good. But a lot of gamers lost a lot of time, effort, and money over their incompetence. So don't give them a pat on the back. You're like, oh, hey, you solved it. It's like, you're the one who caused the problem in the first place.
Yeah.
Nigga, please. They did not have to give you those consoles for free.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
It was either that or that would have been the end of Xbox.
God, if someone robs you, do you thank them if they give you it back?
Say what?
He said if somebody robs you, do you thank them if they give it back?
No.
Yo, Code Hard8, I gotta go, man. Thank you for having me on, man. You guys have a good day, all right?
All
right, bye-bye. 312.
All right, man. Shy City, man. Bye.
No, they had to. They had to do it, Cole. They had to.
Oh, yeah. Cole, let me call it this. Imagine this. You order on Amazon or you order something on Amazon, right? They give you the wrong product. What you gonna do? You want a free product, right? You want what you ordered, right? You want the item you paid for, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So people expecting a working console to play games, but it kept crapping onto them. So what do you expect? Oh, hey, no, that's cool. I just wasted $300 on this box. No,
I don't care what the fuck you saying. There is no. I have never been
defending this.
Oh no. God. I have never. Y'all tell me what
I'll tell you.
Other things have had massive recalls. Tylenol.
I got you. Remember the Note 7?
Hold.
When the Note 7 exploded?
They knew about it, though.
No. I have a very...
One at a time.
What hardware have you ever known where once the warranty was over, they still sent you a free product even though it was out of warranty? And y'all said, well, they had to do that. Where?
Samsung.
The Note 7. The Note 7. Samsung. You got 14 days to return it.
Within a year?
Yeah, but after that, I'm saying, y'all don't know what happened, but with the 360, even after the warranty expired, if you got a red ring of death, they will still replace it for free.
You got
well, no. What they did was they extended the warranty.
After a year, they shouldn't have been selling them.
They extended the warranty.
I think up to like 3 years.
Yeah, it was
they
3
extended
years.
it twice. I
They
think.
extended the warranty.
But Code, you got to think about all the people too that didn't get another Xbox who just they shit broke and was just asked out. Like my bro had.
I mean, that's true. I'm not excusing the red ring.
But what are you excusing for?
I am saying that they did not have to give people new Xboxes.
Yes,
for free.
they did.
You are factually correct, but it would have killed the brand.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, their brand would have then people were like, oh, I don't trust you. Then when the new console comes out, oh, what if it craps out? Then it's like, oh, I don't trust you. You know, it's like okay, it's like having a business. When you have a business, you have to sell stuff, right? If you don't give what the person wants, they're like, I'm not gonna shop with you, guys. I'm not gonna give you my hard-earned money. You are now building trust. You know, like you cannot. You have to build trust.
Hold on, so Cole, let me ask you this: if they didn't do that, what you think would have happened?
Nothing.
I think people just would have bought more Xboxes.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh my god!
Absolutely not. I don't know. Y'all crazy.
Do you think that Kids Move would have cared? Do you think Kids Move would have gave a fuck? That
First of all, corporate slaves.
Not buy 10
hold on.
Though, sir.
Corporate slaves make up a small minority. First of all, they would have damaged their brand so badly if they did not do what they did. They had to. I mean, hold on. First of all, when you watch the documentary on that shit, the fucking execs tell you that they had to do that. It was no question when he told them that shit was going to be over $1 billion. The dude he didn't even hesitate. He was like, "Do it." They had to.
Code, let me ask you this though. Like, imagine you knowing this ring thing is a problem, and all existing Xboxes on the shelves. Like, how could a consumer ever buy that?
Imagine knowing it's going to happen. Like that shit was inevitable.
And also you see how many. There was a few words that fucked up the Xbox One. So not replacing systems was a problem. So like they talking about DRM with the Xbox One, just a few words that people didn't buy the next generation of Xbox. So yes, if they didn't replace them Xbox 360s, it would have made it worse. That shit would have made it so much worse.
Xbox would not be here today if that shit didn't get replaced like they did.
Yeah,
if they didn't do what they did.
Because if they didn't fix it, look, Hardy, if they didn't fix it, the U.S. government would have got involved. All the governments around the world got involved. It would have made it even worse nightmare for them. If they didn't fix themselves, they would have done a lawsuit. Keep this in mind, Cole. You don't understand. Like, yeah, they didn't have to do it, but it's PR. It's a business. They want to make money. They're not trying to make money. Then that's it. Run away. No, you have to make consistency. You have to make customers coming back and back and back. They want people to come back again. Not
that they lost money.
But okay, that's the issue. They continue to lose money afterwards. Maybe they should have let it die.
I mean, they lost money in that, but the brand is still saved, and they are now making money in software. They made money in software.
Exactly. It didn't go with the Dreamcast. Like the Dreamcast is done. Sega's done. Like they could have went the Sega way of Sega, but they didn't.
No, but if Xbox died, Microsoft would still be about, but they just wouldn't have made another console.
That's my point.
Well, no, Microsoft ain't going nowhere, but the gaming division would have been done.
The Xbox itself, yeah.
Yeah, they'd have been done. They had to do that. It wasn't them looking out or good job, thank you. It's like they were selling a broke product. It was just a matter of when it's going to happen for you.
I had 3 360s. I have one right now, and I never had a red ring of death.
Well, lucky you.
Because you don't play. You don't play.
Yeah, you must not play that motherfucker. That's lucky you. Because everybody I know that had a 360 got red ring. Everybody.
Yeah, I had like 3.
I had like 5
my PS.
And no, I wasn't trading them in. Nah, yeah, I had red ring of death. I had that other shit they had. I had the E74 code. You know what I'm saying? That shit was breaking. I had an Xbox Elite with a fucking disk tray. Used to just open up on its own.
I had disk tray problems too with my 360.
Yo, you gotta understand what I was going through with that, dog. I be playing online and that shit just open up. Game forfeit.
Mine was to where you had to smack the console in order to open it.
And you just kept sending them in over and over?
Nah, me personally, I sent in one. But, I was selling drugs at the time, so money wasn't really a big deal.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If they didn't do it, niggas would just buy it.
Nah, but I'm not the average. That's not the average motherfucker, though, dog. Ain't nobody trying to be losing no fucking money like that, dog. Like, if it was now,
it's a lot of money.
If it was going on now, no, dog. Fuck no. Hell no.
And imagine back then having to send your fucking console in for like a month. I swear that shit took like anywhere between 2 weeks to a month to get a new console back.
It used to take like 2-3 weeks. But the good thing was back then, GameStop had a return policy that was 30 days. So it used to be. So what I did with the first Red Ring, I sent it back and I just went to GameStop and bought a used 360. And then once mine came back, I took the 360 back. And got my money.
Shit, back. I never thought of that. I just went to PC.
Yeah, Walmart had
that. I just did that with I just did that with my DualSense controller because it just stopped charging. Like even when it was plugged into the wall, it wouldn't stay on when you turn it on. It would just instantly turn off after the batteries went dead. So I just bought a new one from Target and then sent them back the one that was broken because I'm not going to wait for Sony.
Retail terrorism, Jeremy.
I mean,
but it's nothing to do with us.
I told them that it was defective, so it's not like someone else is going to buy it. They damaged it out. So I bought a controller from Target and I turned back in a defective controller, and so they refunded it willingly.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people hustled during that day, man. That sucked.
I mean, look, a lot of people got screwed over, man. What do you expect?
Retail terrorism. The wife works
why you sticking up for
management at Walmart, and they talk about that stuff.
She's gonna have to deal with it because I done did that a lot of times. I done bought a new controller, put an old one back in the box, and returned that motherfucker. You all right?
Me too.
Y'all already robbing the workers. Y'all already robbing the fucking workers. Ain't trying to pay them anyway.
What's retail terrorism? What is that? What is retail terrorism?
Man, he's just making it up, man.
What they describing? Where you
swapping?
Like basically, you feel that like this is a business, this is a corporation. They can take the hit, or they deserve it, whatever it is.
That's called coming
up.
No. Come up.
No, they can take the hit. They can take the hit. They making billions of dollars a year.
Come up.
They making multi-billion-dollars a year, and they paying the workers fucking $8 an hour. That is a fucking.
Yeah. I was mad when they stopped doing that shit. When Walmart limited to 3 returns, I was like, damn, man, shit.
Best Buy been on that. Best Buy been on that shit.
Cole, what are you supposed to do?
You'll be going back with a different wig, don't you?
I mean, chances are you ain't gonna have 3 defective fucking items in a row in 1 week. You know what I mean?
What about when you try to take that TV back?
Oh, well, Best Buy, I know they got a limit. They'll warn you.
Gotta be a whole.
When you try to say it was broke,
they'll warn you. They'll let you know. They'll be like, listen.
So Hard 8, what is the limit?
I don't know.
We're curious.
So, all right, so
like 3.
No, so all right, so okay. I used to work at Best Buy for about 8 years, and so the limit is if you do it too many times in 1 month. Like if you continue doing it, like it's like 2, 3, then you get a flag on your license, or they'll put it on your the Best Buy rewards joint, and then that's when they start watching you. But usually, like I'll return something at least once or twice. Like I've bought like 4 or 5 Switches. Like when a new game come out, I'll beat it, return the bitch, and that's just what it is. Like I'm not I do that shit all because I'm never gonna that shit gonna sit around for about a whole year.
Yeah, but you're not cheating them with that though. You are returning it, and you are not giving them a broken one that they just have to cash out.
I mean, yeah, facts. I mean, if I want to try something new, I do this like the Oculus.
You go to Walmart rental, Target rental.
Yeah, I do this.
GameStop rental.
I wanted to try VR out. I bought that bitch. I did it for like 30 days. Returned that bitch.
I was gonna do that. I was gonna get the Oculus 2 to try it out and then return it.
Yeah.
I only want to play one game. That's Half-Life Alyx. Yeah. But Xbox has not been profitable when it comes to consoles being sold. So they make up all their money through software and services.
But then both companies come out and say they both aren't making that much money off of consoles. Just like
that's not true. The PS4 did make money though.
No, PS4 make money. I mean, not at first. At first they didn't, but then
that's always true. Economy of scale works that way. In the beginning, you sell at a loss, but over time, you will be able to sell at a profit. They always reach a point where they sell at a profit.
Yeah,
I thought PS4 was
Sony is
going to
redesign.
No, at first it wasn't. No, at first PS4.
I thought it was at first.
Yeah.
No, but at first they lost $60 per sale.
I thought at first they was only making $17 a console.
Yeah,
remember it was like 300. It was like 380.
PS4 it was $60 per sale that they
I
were
think that's
losing.
wrong. I think that's wrong.
I thought they were making a little bit of money.
They were making $17 a console in the beginning of PS4.
Google it.
That sounds right.
I'm looking it up right
now. They're going to
think that's
redesign the
true. I think they were
PS5.
making a small profit.
Yeah, hold on.
PS5 redesign.
Yeah, while Jay's looking that up, what do y'all feel about the PS5 redesign that's being rumored?
Do we have any
it's going to be
hard facts
it's not
about
going to
it?
be a cosmetic. It's probably not going to be a cosmetic redesign, just like an internal one, so that they can mitigate the problem of the components not being available.
Manufacturing. Right.
Is it going to be lesser in any way, though?
No, they just go into a different die size that they can mass produce easier than the current die size.
Yeah,
so
this could make the OG PS5 more valuable, though. This could make it, though.
Oh, no
It says
doubt.
that it's all right. So Forbes says that it was making it at a loss for $18.
They was losing $18?
Yeah.
I knew it was something.
I could have sworn it was the other way around. Yeah,
I'm looking at the Forbes one. That's the only thing.
When was that article produced?
2013, November 20th, 2013.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the other way around.
Evasion.
I thought they were making $18.
That's a tax evasion right there.
But either way, the point is that PlayStation consoles and Nintendo consoles end up making a profit over their lifetime.
Later,
yes,
of course.
Few period where
So what's
it's at
going
a
on with the
loss.
Xbox? Why are they not able to make a profit?
They're idiots. What do you expect?
I know what it was with the OG. I think with the OG, like Nvidia would never cut them a deal to make the shit cheaper.
Yep.
But I don't know what the deal was with the other one.
What about the last one?
Well,
What about the last one?
No. So the first one is like,
Right.
so the first one it was Nvidia, which is why obviously they went to AMD. The second one was the Red Ring of Death and them having to give away so many consoles. Then with the Xbox One, just wasn't nobody buying it, and without the volume, they still get those volume discounts, but the more people buy it, of course, the more volume you get, then the cheaper things get over time, and it just wasn't selling enough to reach the economy of scale to where they could get the cost now. And then they started introducing new models. They did the 1X, the 1S, and they was constantly making new consoles to sell at a loss instead of the Slim. Because you notice the PS4, the PlayStation gets smaller over time. It gets smaller and it gets cheaper because it gets cheaper to produce and they can make a profit. Xbox never really went through that with the Xbox One. They just kept making new consoles.
So the Xbox One didn't sell enough volume to actually get to make it profitable? That's crazy.
No, they have made no money on the console.
They stopped releasing the numbers. Remember, they stopped releasing the sale numbers.
That's different than turning a profit, though. You see what I'm saying?
But still, no. Why do you think they did that?
Right.
You think
that is
they
right.
did that for a reason?
There's a reason. Yep, there is a reason that they stopped showing the numbers.
Well, I just thought it was because they were losing so badly to Sony. But at the same time, if you sell 20 million units, that's not enough to. That's crazy.
Over what time period?
5-6 years. I don't know.
Compare 20 million to 80, 90 million. Like, it's a big difference.
Because they're 360 the controller. And it cost about $100 million dollars just to make the controller, and it was worse than the 360 controller.
Oh yeah, they did put $100 million into that controller.
Yeah, they put $100 million into the controller.
I think the Xbox One controller is fantastic. It was my favorite controller before the DualShock.
The 360 controller is better.
That jump was horrible. It was too light.
Xbox One?
I did not like because it was so light. It was real light, and it felt like so. It was too cheaply made. That's why I got the Elite.
Yeah, the Elite does feel better.
Yeah.
The sticks are a little flimsy.
$100 million to make that controller.
$100 million of R&D.
That's crazy to me. I can't imagine why it was that much.
Yeah, I know, right?
How many consoles would you have to sell to make that amount of money? Probably not even close.
A whole lot.
That's why Xbox keeps throwing money at problems.
It's going to be the software sales.
No,
but a
it's
key
not about the
point
money.
that they made earlier that I think we jumped over, they have not made money on the console, the hardware itself. And all the reports show that they were supposed to.
They're losing money on Game Pass now too, aren't they?
Yeah, I believe
they are. Game Pass is not profitable yet either, and that's the thing.
Netflix. popular, but they're in loads of they're not in debt, but they don't make money off it.
So they losing money on Game Pass, they losing money on the consoles, and they won't show the other documents because Apple is challenging that they are making money on software. And so when the woman testified, she was like, we lose money on the hardware, but we make money on software. And so Apple was like, well, show us the profit and loss statements. At which point, he didn't show any of the documents.
Why this nigga keep asking
How can
questions?
they make money off software?
This nigga ask questions and interrupt you. Like,
Man, look.
but the nigga.
TLDR symbols this.
Hey, hold on. Let me get to,
money.
hold on. Let me get to these super chats. Shout out to Torrance Ingram, Bat Cringy, and a Glizzy Gobbler, but he way better than Candace, sensitive and condescending ass. Also, Mass Effect.
Thank you.
From best to least, 2, 1, and then 3. All right, Torrance Ingram. Thank you. Shout out to Unknown. He said corporate code.
Damn.
Shout out to Tony Esquire. He said entitlement. Help find a cure. No crossplay. Stop crying for handouts. Companies should never bend the knee. Party chat did enough damage to the comp. All right, Tony Esquire. Shout out to Street IQ. He said shout out to 8 Code and the guesses. This show helping me getting through this lockdown over here in Canada. All right, appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Shout out to Torrance
Looking
Ingram.
at this nigga.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. Code, that's a whole class action if Xbox released malfunctioning consoles that die early. What's going on, Code? You bleed green or something?
No, I do not bleed green, and that might have happened. I'm just saying it is not normal, no matter what y'all say, for a company to give you a free replacement once the product is out of warranty.
It also ain't normal for you to buy a fucking product and it break down in 2 weeks. That ain't normal either, but hey, it happens. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. 360 was fire. I went through 4. Bought 2. They replaced 2. All right?
See, people just buying another one.
That's because PlayStation was so trash at the time that you had no choice. It was like, yo,
360 was fire. That's true. There was a lot going on.
PS3 in the beginning was Garbino. I ain't want to touch that motherfucker with a 10-foot pole.
And it was $600.
I ain't care about that, but
I remember we was still playing the PS2 when the 360 came out. We was still on the PS2. That's how good it was. Like,
yeah, PS3 wasn't that.
I do think nostalgia is kind of coloring your opinion of the 360 a little bit, because so many people late in that gen switched over to PS3 and they forget that they did that. I was one of those that did, but they forget that happened.
That's because it was a switcheroo. 360 was hot in the beginning, bad in the end. PS3 was bad in the beginning, hot in the end.
360 was only hot for half its lifespan. Then that's not like super great to me. You know what I mean?
I think 360 was hot all the way up until when? 2010?
Until Connect?
Yeah.
2010, right? In my opinion. 10, 9, 10. So they had a good 4 or 5 year run. You got to remember that gen was... You got to remember that gen was extra long for no fucking reason too, right?
Well, the recession, man. There was a recession. Remember that?
Yeah. I don't remember no recession.
I mean,
that's what they said. That's what they claim, man. I don't know.
Shout out to Biz the Kid Gaming. Large amounts of Xbox. That's definitely a whole class action lawsuit. Would it be successful? I don't know, but that's not a good look if you want that route, regardless. All right, and then shout out to little F boy. He said, "Bussy boy Bat gets his Twizzler broken in too." All right, pause. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. Nah, Code. The 2 I bought was the Xbox 360 Elite and the Xbox Slim. All right. But nah, the 360 was good. The 360 had a good 4 or 5 year good run. You know what I mean? From 05 to 9, 10.
Yeah, it did. But when you combine the fact that it had the red ring of death and it completely fell apart and they recommitted to fucking Connect, which nobody wanted, I think people do view the 360 with a little more nostalgia than maybe it deserves.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it deserved all this. I think in the beginning it deserved what it got.
Yeah, a little bit.
They
Yeah,
had
the
a good-
games were hot.
They had a good head start, but then it failed and fell flat on its face. That's what happened.
I mean, when it was, the point is like when it was hot, it reached some really high heights. Like,
it did reach high heights. I'll agree with that. But I think the OG Xbox was a more consistent console.
You just keep saying that because you love that OG Xbox.
Hey, it was fire, dude.
Are you suffering from nostalgia?
Wait.
Are you suffering from nostalgia?
PS2 was better than Xbox One. What are you talking about, sir?
Hold on.
The OG Xbox was fire.
Nah, from what I seen, the OG Xbox
fire.
definitely was fire. It would have probably been my preferred.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
But not better than the
What up,
PS2. Not
Saran?
better than the PS2, though. Let's be honest.
I think it was. I mean, it ended up getting a lot of PS2 games. I mean, they came late, some of them, like GTA and Metal Gear Solid,
Plus
but it did get a lot of that shit.
Plus that hard drive and that and the better
Online,
graphics.
dude.
That
Online, better graphics. Like
Online,
Splinter Cell
yeah.
was the place to play on Xbox.
You are bugging, sir.
The thing about the first Xbox for me was like when you play your sports games or even Grand Theft Auto, like you could play your own music from the hard drive. I thought that shit was fire. So that
Aren't you the
that
guy
was the
who
part
said
that had
I
me
don't play
stuck.
games? Hold up.
What'd you say?
Aren't you the guy that said I don't play games and I do play
No,
games?
you
and
whole
all
ass
that?
nigga. I said
Yes,
I'm the
bro,
guy
that
that
was
you
you,
should ask
sir.
everybody for their gamer tag because not everyone's a gamer. I never said I wasn't a gamer.
No, but that's my point. You said that though. Stop
So
capping.
what? So what the?
God damn.
God, this guy's retarded. Oh my god.
I think at first a lot of people got the PS3 just for the Blu-ray player.
Of course.
Nah,
that's true, too.
nah.
It was the cheapest Blu-ray player.
Nah, not
man.
like
No,
PS2.
Hard it.
I mean, it was.
Nah,
the best
a lot of people
Blu-ray
didn't have
player.
They're all
HD
expensive.
TVs. A lot of people ain't even had HD TVs for
Yeah, true.
until like late. You know what I mean?
That's the way Sony wanted it to go.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, anytime they push in a new video format, they put it in the console to help sell it.
Yeah, what year did y'all get y'all HD TV? Like, do y'all remember?
I got mine in 2007.
Yes, I got mine.
All right, so
I was the first person I knew.
Flushing the toilet.
I was the first person I knew that got a HD TV.
Right.
I got a topic.
I was the first one that got
Jeremy,
4K. I was the first one that got 4K also, and I got that in 2016. I mean 14.
Me too.
14.
Yeah, I got mine in
14.
Oh, 16.
14.
Like an hour of story time.
No story time.
What's up, Jeremy?
I mean, if you guys are done talking about past and history, I was wondering if we were going to talk about E3. It's about a month away now. Any predictions?
Nah, this ain't the
Looking
time to
forward
talk
to-
about E3, dog.
That's what I'm saying. You're not the host, man.
We'll
Back
talk
off,
about E3
sir.
like a week before, or some real big news come out. Not right now.
I'm just trying to come up with some more interesting topics.
Hard8
I
is
know-
the leader.
hold on,
He knows
hold
what he's
on.
doing.
Hold on,
you're
Jeremy.
Hard8 is the
Jeremy,
leader.
you said in the
Hard8 is the
comment
leader.
section that we needed to do something with code.
I mean, just when
What's
when
the problem
some of
with
these,
those? Let's start.
I
Explain
mean-
the problem first.
because sometimes these tangents, like they just get completely out of control. So I don't know. I
But
mean,
you
there's
bring
gotta
up a
be-
lot of tangents, dude.
Control.
Hold on.
Yeah, but I don't just
hold
keep
on.
going.
Now that code is here, what do you think we need to do with code? Because you said we need to do something with him.
Yeah, what's
I don't
up?
know. We need to have like a stop button or something. We need to
That
have like a.
nigga need a
You'd have, like, a
mandatory
stop
nap
word.
before the podcast.
Now there needs to be. There needs to be like a stop word or something.
Arguing with dumb shit and just let move on. We can do that.
Yo, so
I think this is a case of him seeing something in code he doesn't like about himself.
Oh shit!
I'm just fucking with you, Jeremy.
Jeremy don't like to have conversations. I don't know what he think a podcast is, but he tends to get like.
That's what I'm saying.
He tends to get like, oh, this conversation. I don't know. You know, listen.
I mean,
for real,
conversations are good.
it's a
It's
lot
just-
of topics
we'll
I
be
don't
going
even bring
on
up.
and on
It's a lot of bullshit
for half an hour on the
Jeremy,
same like ridiculous.
Hold on. Do you want me to regurgitate all these bullshit ass fucking gaming topics? Like, I don't want to. I don't want to hear that. I mean, it's nothing to talk about. Like, what you want to talk about? The partnership with Discord. We're gonna talk about that bullshit.
I mean, sometimes they can lead to conversations.
You want to talk about Halo Infinite? The devs saying that the execs were being overly ambitious.
I think what I was.
I mean, that's like with Cyberpunk, right? That turned into the game that it was because they didn't really have a clear goal, and they tried to reach too high or whatever. So you need to have realistic expectations and focus on what one solid vision.
Jeremy, they have about 1,000 employees for Cyberpunk. Should have released a decent game.
In other words, Jeremy does want to talk about Halo Infinite.
Look, Jeremy's trying to gun for Cole's goal. He wants to be the new Cole. That's what he wants. He wants to be in a season podcast.
I am looking forward to this Halo Infinite. Apparently, there's supposed to be a beta possibly coming pretty soon. So I'd recommend getting into that Halo Insider program.
I can see a beta coming.
Oh yeah, dude, I love Halo. I'm in the Insider. It's gonna be lit.
I like what they're saying about PC. It's being built from the ground up for PC.
Okay, so they're forcing input-based matchmaking. Do you guys feel any type of way about that?
Yes. No, that's great. That's great.
I agree. I play on both controller and mouse and keyboard, and I've played MCC before they had input-based matchmaking in Halo on PC, and it was totally this is the one case where like controllers had a massive advantage. Like it's impossible to balance these two input devices the way I see it. I've never seen a game that properly has balanced these two.
Just be playing your own lobby with your own controller. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But it's being built from the ground up for PC, so it will not be a port of the Xbox version.
Will that work both ways? Because people.
The Series X is getting a downgraded version.
The what?
The Series X is getting a downgraded version.
Well, yeah, they're getting the console. Well, we already know where the definitive version was going to be at anyway, but yeah, it's going to be built. And this is good to hear because, you get tired of these fucking ports and shit of the console version. It's nice when they build it from the ground up for PC. You know what I mean? Because you could do more.
The better version. Called the better version.
Yeah, so. What else can we talk about? Let me see. What else dead ass fucking topics they got here?
You know what you should do? You should try doing just bring up like a random topic every week. Something like dealing with life instead of gaming. I'm just throwing.
Yeah, we used to talk about that. What happened to like the real life topics?
Okay, look, Jeremy, I think you're trying to.
Jeremy, you were getting offended.
Hold on, let me say this.
Getting offended.
People wasn't interested in that shit, dog. Listen,
that's what I'm saying.
I keep telling y'all, shut up, Bat. I keep telling y'all that I don't be on here doing shit just for the heck of it, dog. Like if it ain't no interest in it, then I just move on. You know what I mean? I had people complaining like, yo, I'm from the UK. I don't really care about what the fuck is going on in America and shit like that, or I don't understand none of that.
Well, I'm from the UK, and I do find it interesting because you're learning more about America.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the people from UK are actually very interested in U.S. politics for some reason.
I'm just telling you what I was doing. And I get it. Like, I'm not worrying about what the fuck going on in China and shit like that. So, I understand, but it's just like, this is my channel always been gaming, so it's hard to fucking...
Yeah, it's hard to transition over.
Right.
It is, dude.
Right.
I feel you.
I liked it the other week, talking about Mortal Kombat. That was good.
Yeah, we can talk about movies and shit like that, but like when it comes to like real life shit, people just, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't really working
I think those topics are better done on your own too, a little bit.
Yeah.
I think you found your niche with that. I mean, you have your other videos you do with real life shit, and you do fine on your own with it.
Somebody said Jeremy want to invite Dr. Phil.
That's what I'm saying. Jeremy trying to butt in, man. What you doing?
I feel like only Bat try to argue with everybody every fucking week. He don't get enough
I'm a real
attention
one.
at the house. This nigga don't get enough attention at the house, so he's becoming.
He a real one.
No, I'm tired of y'all frauds. Y'all bunch of frauds.
I don't understand how we frauds. Like, what have we said that was fraud?
Y'all defending Xbox.
Nigga just put in
Happy Mother's Day. You hear that?
No, that nigga retarded. Yo, he really slow. You don't hear how he
retarded.
He really slow.
This nigga claiming that he's 6'4" just put a picture up with a size 4 shoe on the Discord.
It's size 13.
That's motherfucker 16.
Oh, nice belt, dude.
That is not size 13. That is not size 13.
He's playing Candy Crush behind his TV. That shit had me crying, dog. Hey, yo, shout out to Biz the Kid Gaming. Let me go back. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said fits PS2 over the OG Xbox. All right.
Nah.
I mean, them sales would say otherwise, but it's
Oh
all
yeah,
good.
for sure the sales, but fuck, nah.
Shout out to Biz the Kid Game, and he said, where are the GameCube fans at, though? All right, where all y'all Mario Sunshine niggas at? That's what basically what he asked.
No, I had a GameCube. The GameCube was a cool console.
Yeah, it was cool.
Hey,
I
that
like
Metroid
Smash.
Prime, that Metroid Prime is classic.
Oh yeah, Prime was good too. Yeah, Prime and Smash.
Shout out to X Blank Son. He said the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube generation felt like the most balanced generation.
It was, dude. There was like 3 parties. They were all like sort of competitive with each other. Now you have Nintendo going their own way, and really Microsoft kind of feels like they're going their own fucking way too.
Yeah, pretty much. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, Ken did say he not a gamer, but later said he was, so he corrected that statement. He didn't correct that slow statement.
Said I'm not a gamer.
He didn't correct that slow statement about supporters clout chasing super chatting. Oh yeah, they still getting on him about that. That shit was
never
funny
said
as
I
hell.
wasn't a gamer. I've been gaming, nigga. I've been gaming since the '90s, nigga. I was born in.
Thank you, sir.
You niggas ain't never been a
pictures
gamer,
of
bro.
your shoes in the chat, man.
No, I'm just saying, this dude said I got tiny feet. I got big feet. This retard want to lie and shit.
That nigga got a 6'2", 6T child. Motherfucker had Journey's kids and shit.
What are you talking about? Jordan. Do you not have you seen a Jordan in your life? Or you just dumb?
Yeah.
No, they're Jordans. Are you fucking retarded? Are you retarded?
Look, the
Are you
Nike
mentally
check.
ill?
Look at the Nike check. That joint hanging off on the back. That joint glued.
Have you seen Travis Scott Jordan? Have you seen Travis Scott Jordan? This man never seen Travis Scott Jordan's life. What a retard.
Yo, why is this nigga posting the sneakers and shit?
Somebody said I got small
trying to
feet.
flex, dude.
Somebody said
You put it on before I said that.
Somebody said that before. No, y'all say, "Oh, I'm not tall."
You put that in there. That's why I said it.
Don't matter. Y'all but
It
lying.
don't matter.
Don't take it so personally, dude. Just roast
you
it
know
back.
you care
You
so
ain't
much.
tired of y'all bunch of dumbasses.
You get
I'm
tired.
gonna confront. I ain't tired of you dumbasses. I want to confront y'all.
Tired of you, nigga.
Hey, back broke as hell, bro.
Look at this nigga.
This is what happens when we run out of topics.
Hey, yo, where you get
tired
the
of this
bootleg
shit.
ass
Man,
Louis
shut your ass
Vuitton
up,
Nikes
Jeremy.
at, yo?
Them joints-
They're custom made. Come on, man.
Hey, yo, where did you get them bootleg ass Louis Vuitton Nikes?
Clearly they
No.
knockoffs. So clearly,
No, they're custom.
Bruh.
They're custom.
Yeah, I know.
Town.
That nigga custom
Yeah,
down the
custom
alley.
fake. Yeah, nigga, custom fake. Nike's never did a crossover with Louis. Nike and
Who
Louis.
said yeah, you stupid. You don't know what custom means? Custom means it's made by somebody else. It's not Nike.
That
They
means
never made
it's
it,
fake.
stupid.
Nigga, it's a knockoff. Nigga,
No, it's not
fake.
fake.
Nigga,
Are you
it was made in a
retarded? You know what
sweatshop,
custom is?
dumbass nigga.
No, you a hoe, alright?
Customly trash. Look at the Nikes. That joint hanging off on the back.
Yeah, that's
ran out of,
It is, dude. Holy
Nigga
shit. That thing
nigga
is
ran
duct
out of
taped on there.
That nigga fucking he ran out of Elmer's glue.
Damn.
Yo.
Hey Jay,
Hey,
one
yo,
time,
why-
I know you
hey,
said
yo,
they were
why-
fly.
Them joints
Hey,
ain't 13.
this is
Hey,
a
yo,
shoebox. What are you
hey, yo,
talking about?
hey, yo,
I used to
why
be shoebox.
all them Jordans that Jordan got on a pair of skates? Like, what the fuck is going on?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Hardy?
Them motherfuckers is not. Them is. them
You
is
know
not
these
13.
Vuitton shoes shine a lot of doubt on your Supreme bag, right?
I don't care. They're custom made. There's a
People
difference.
I'm gonna have to
Bro,
doubt the
Fitz.
Supreme now.
Custom made by who? If it
Yo, this
wasn't custom
nigga,
made
hold
by
on.
Nike
Hey, yo, this nigga
or
just showed a Louis Vuitton bag. Yo,
No, this
hey,
is the shoebox.
No, that's the shoebox.
that came
Okay,
in.
okay.
That looks like a
Hey,
Lego
you a
box.
dummy, bro. Hey, you a dummy.
yo,
Niggas
hold
sell
on,
you
hold on,
anything.
hold on, hold
Yo,
on.
niggas sell you
Hey,
anything.
yo.
Yo, that's a fat Kapachi.
Hey, yo, what your ass on fire? Why you got them Preparation H wipes right there? What the fuck going
What are you
on?
talking? Oh no, I sold them on eBay.
You sell ass wipes on eBay?
I sell everything on eBay, bro. You can sell anything. These people sell Tylenol. These people buy it. It's crazy. I sold
You
popcorn
decided
butter.
You need to sell the shit behind your
Oh my
TV,
god, I
all
thought
that.
you were lying. That shit is actually Preparation H white pads.
What are those fives? I don't know.
Yo, this nigga
Fours.
got
Have you seen a Jordan 4?
Man,
Yo,
this
them
nigga
fours look
Jordan.
like-
You
care
should have
about
learned your
Jordan,
lesson
yeah.
from sharing pics last time. You just, it ain't
Look
gonna
at
go
the
well.
creases in
What
them
you gonna
joints.
do
Them joints
about
ugly.
it?
He
Shit.
doing some. Yo, what?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Them Jordan 4s ashy in the motherfucker, dog.
Man,
at
them
the-
motherfuckers
Yeah,
look
they
good.
use
You
that
ain't wearing them
ugly as
motherfuckers.
Yo, them
ashy,
tone
bro.
dusty as shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, them joints just see better days. Them joints just sit behind the TV.
I gotta
with that-
clean
Check
that
it out.
game.
Hey, Bat, you got a Rolex bat?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
$50.
Show that Rolex.
I got a Samsung
That nigga
watch.
got a Fitbit.
The laces.
I got a
The laces
Samsung
don't
watch.
even look real.
Hey, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me get these super chats. Shout out to XRP Dishwasher. He said, "Man, if Battlefield 6 has a bayonet charging, I'm going on a kill spree on Metro and Locker, of course." All right. I hope it's modern. I hope they don't got that bullshit, dog. For real. No.
I mean, they could do something like you pull out a knife and you like lunge.
Oh no,
forward
you
or
can still
something.
put a
I mean,
knife.
there's a
Okay,
lot that-
no, you can still put a knife on the end. Okay, I got you. Shout out to Torrance
I
Ingram.
mean,
He said,
even like modern, yeah.
okay. She said, Jeremy got
Oh,
ad, and he can't handle a topic being discussed more than 5 minutes if it ain't involving him.
Exactly. Thank you.
Why you post
I think they mean ADD.
Oh, you got ADD, Jeremy?
No, I'm saying you read it as ad.
Oh,
No, you have it though. That's the
It's
question.
ADD.
True that.
No.
Shout out to
He
Lil
says,
F-Boy.
no, I have ADHD.
Okay. Shout out to Lil F-Boy. He said, did you know Cole programmed Zap and Rogers talk box back in 84? Computer love. All right. He got you. Lil F-Boy. Shout out to Lil
Where's
F-Boy.
Cole? He hasn't talked in a while.
Cole fell
I have
asleep.
been talking. Shut
Oh,
up.
he did. Oh, he did.
Oh, there you are.
Shout out to Tony
You jealous about the
Esquire.
shoes?
He said, forget Black Superman. Cold Train with a shotgun was my only reason for buying the Xbox 360. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Halo 3 multiplayer were honorable mentions. All right, shout out to Tony. Shout out to Torrance again. He said, nigga, you said that shit, Ken. Fuck out of here.
He clarified it, man. He clarified it. I think he set the record straight. So
Hey,
Yo,
Torrance,
I told
Torrance.
niggas my PSN. I
Hey,
literally
call
got
in.
people hit me up on my PSN. Niggas
Hey.
hit me up on my PSN. Oh, I heard you on AGS. What are
Hey.
you niggas talking about, bro?
Hey,
Y'all niggas
Torrance,
stupid.
call in, Torrance, call in. Shout out to Clifton the Colored Milkman. He said, somebody tell Lil Foot to put them Fisher Price K-Swiss shoes away. Damn. Lil Foot.
Jay Harvey
Fisher
said
Price,
they're
you-
size 4.
Y'all better shut the hell up. Y'all don't even know what a big foot is.
Shout out to
Whack-ass,
Torrance Ingram.
dumbass.
He said, hey, you can talk
Oh,
about
this
money,
nigga hurt.
business, hustling, cat, and more stories behind bars. I tuned in. Thank you, player. Appreciate that. Shout out to Jay. He said, bats, they getting exposed for flea market fakes. Yo, this nigga got a motherfucking Louis Vuitton bag wrapped in some wallpaper. That shit crazy.
What wallpaper? What are you talking about? Y'all
Yo,
don't
that's
even
hard. They wrapped that shit in some vinyl, nigga.
Yo, shout out
my
to Biz the Kid Game. And he said, this new roast only bat segment is lit. Laughing my ass off.
Yes.
Damn.
Man, y'all
gotta
should see
make
these
that weekly.
pictures. Y'all will be roasting too.
Yeah, y'all should definitely see these pictures. Shout out to EXP. Only one bat gonna pull up to Jay in the Glizzy Mobile.
No, in the Batmobile or something else.
Yo, shout out to same old 23. Said another week of bat embarrassing himself, laughing my ass off. He put
So
up
wait a
some
minute, is this last picture bad? Is that you trying to show your Rolex? Is that what that's supposed to be?
No, it's just a Samsung watch. I just made it
No,
silver.
he said it's a Samsung
think.
watch.
Oh, all
I
right.
had to put a silver
Damn.
band and I put silver on top.
Busted James.
Hey, this nigga
Don't
got
show me
the
no
first-
James that you done wore. Show me
Yo.
pictures out the box.
He got
Don't
the
show me
first
nothing
run.
you wore.
That's the first run. They came out in
No,
motherfucking
I just-
95.
I got them like 6 months ago. I told you I got big feet. I beat my shoes up, man.
Dog, what you
Oh,
be
I got new-
doing, dog? I got shoes from 10 years ago, Jordans, that still look brand new.
That's you.
Man, that
That's
Jordan
I got
logo
big feet,
look
man.
like
Hey,
Wayne
them-
Wade.
You've got stuff
I
from
ain't
10
even-
years
My
ago,
Travis
yeah.
Scotts are new. That's
I
the only thing
don't
that's new.
believe it.
Travis Scotts.
Hey, them shoestrings look sus, my guy. Hey, them Travis Scott's is fake. After seeing them Louis, I don't think nothing you got is real.
Sir, you can't afford a Jordan. Sir, you can't even afford one Jordan. What do you
$60
expect?
Jordans. Nigga bought some Jordan for $60. He thought he was coming up. Oh,
Hey, how
No,
much
no,
some
I buy
Travis
it
Scott
retail.
cost? How much some Travis Scott's cost?
I buy all my shoes retail. I never pay over resale.
you
All
didn't buy
retail.
Louis. You did not buy those Louis Vuittons retail.
No, he said they custom. They custom.
Yeah, you
They're
can't buy
custom,
those retail.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're custom, stupid.
But if they're not custom from Nike or Louis, it's fake. Dummy.
They're made
It
by
could be custom
you
from
know,
the nigga at the corner. It don't matter. The nigga at the corner made them custom.
No, not
What the
him.
Oh, hold on. Let me ask you: is the material of the Louis V that's put on there is that
In 2018, Virgil Abloh partnered with a company, a private company. They do custom shoes, and they're releasing these shoes.
All right, how
in
much did
2018.
they
That's how I
cost?
got
How much
it.
they cost, Bat?
With his Louis bag.
They were retail.
22.
So
How
like
much? How much?
250. Yeah, 250, 300 retail, man. That's it.
He always has a range.
Always
never an
got-
exact
it's never how much
cost.
you
It's always
pay,
a
right?
range.
Hey, it's
Like
always
he's
the
trying to sell
range.
cars.
It's
yeah.
always the range he got off of Stock X of the real version.
No,
Yeah, if you get the
that's
stock
not-
version, it's
Let me
$250.
Google. Let me Google
Hey,
it real
hey,
quick.
you know when you go to a
Google.
store in the hood, they never have a price. You like, man, how much is this jersey?
Oh,
Man,
right,
for
right,
you,
right. For you?
$24.99. Like, how much is it for me, man? Like, how much is the jersey?
Oh,
Hey,
you
yo,
need to
hit
wear
that
Jordans. What you
motherfucking
talking
like
about?
button. Yo, can
Stop
y'all hit the
talking
like
shit.
button? Yo, chat. Can
Yeah,
everybody
free
listening.
entertainment.
Everybody listening, could y'all hit the like button? I don't know what's the issue. Somebody listening
So
to me right
first-
now that didn't hit the like button.
So here's what's funny about these Jordans. So on the red and black and the blue and black Jordans, the Nike symbol is backwards. That's number one.
But that's the Travis Scott. That's the Travis Scott one.
timer.
Uh-oh.
But
Spaghetti,
the
yo.
Travis Scott
They
Jordans
look
don't
fair.
go all the way down to the bottom like that.
Yes,
like
they do.
hanging off
Yes,
the
they
side.
do.
Hey,
you
man,
stupid?
just say you bought that shit in Chinatown, player. It's all good.
He got it off of eBay.
Why would I buy from
Yeah,
Chinatown?
yeah,
That doesn't
you
make any
definitely got
sense.
you got them off of
shit looks
eBay, right?
sketchy as hell.
You got them off of eBay, right?
No.
Where'd you
Look,
get the
the-
Where'd you get the
look,
Louis
the-
Vuitton ones from? What website?
The Jordan symbol holding the golf ball. That shit.
Now you just lying to your
That nigga
ass,
swinging
right?
a golf
You lying to
club.
your ass.
Hey,
Man,
hey,
don't
Bat.
let Jordan-
Hey, hold on. Hey, Bat. Where did you get the Louis Vuitton Jordans from?
I told you someone was giving out in Brooklyn like 2 years ago in 2018. They had a partnership. I
What
got 'em on
website? What
retail.
website?
Flea market.
Was it a website, or you was walking down the street and a nigga was selling them on the corner?
No website, man.
What website?
Let me
You
see if
don't
they
know.
have it.
Yeah,
It was like
you
a
don't
comic
know.
shop.
Just sat down
Hell
the
no.
street.
Jordan one.
It's going to be
Yeah.
anywhere from Google to
Yo,
Amazon,
just
somewhere
say,
in between there.
just say you got them from the Akis, man. Stop this, man.
No. Why would I do that? I didn't get it from there.
Okay,
That's
what
I'm telling you.
website? What website? Can you link the website?
I don't
Hold on,
remember.
let me.
He
Yeah,
don't
okay, I'll give it right now. Hold on, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, link
He
the
shared it
website.
on Reddit. He shared it on
Early.
Reddit.
No,
He says Reddit history.
Why you?
Hey, yo, shout out to Clinton the Colored Milkman. He said, "Bat rocking them Air Wax Martin had on that was too small for him." Damn. Shout out to y'all remember that episode Martin bought them Jordans he wasn't supposed
Yeah.
to. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, calling in would be cheaper than super chatting, but I'm at work and it's loud than a motherfucker. One of these days though, bro. All right, appreciate you. Appreciate the support. And shout out to everybody that's special shout out to you cocksuckers that didn't hit the like button, man. Shout out to y'all.
Jeez.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, not the Glizzy Mobile, laughing my ass off.
Bat, you ain't Matt. Bat, do you even have a car?
No.
No,
Oh,
I don't know
you live
to
in
drive.
New
I don't have a
York.
license.
Hold on.
You can tell.
Oh my
Google.
God.
Hold up, nigga. You spent over $5,000 on a bag, but you ain't got a car.
No, I don't know how to drive.
Huh?
What? Wait, what you said?
Yeah.
Why you never
I don't
learn how to
know.
drive?
Hey, motherfucker.
Don't say that
off
so
the ramp.
proudly. Don't
Why
say
you
that
never
so
learn? Why you never learn how
I
to
can.
drive?
I will. What you gonna do?
No.
man?
So,
You
hold
can
on,
do
hold
that.
on.
I don't want.
How do you take a
It's a
woman
fairly
out,
instructive.
Bat? How do you take a woman out?
That nigga said he
His
ain't
mom
been on-
driver.
Yeah.
Like I said, I haven't been with somebody like 2-3 years, so I don't know.
How did
just
you
go
take
to
them
them.
out? Oh, okay,
By
2,
bus.
3
That
years.
bitch to buy a bus
walking.
ticket.
Hold on. 3 years ago, you was grown. How did you take out a woman 3 years ago, Bat?
On the bus.
just went
the
to her.
subway.
How,
No, I just
nigga? You
walked-
skated
walked
over
to-
there? Like, how the fuck you get there?
No, like the public transit. What do you mean?
Oh, the
Look,
bus.
hey,
He do live in New York.
Yeah.
though, so
Okay.
he do.
But look, bat.
no,
You cannot
nigga.
when somebody say like you have to learn how to drive. Like you're just saying you don't know how to drive is not okay. I don't know how to
I
drive.
don't care. Who are you, sir? Who are you?
I mean, here's the-
Hey,
No,
I mean,
I
if you
know
want
who
some
you is. You's a
bitches, you need to
retard.
learn how to
You's
I
a
mean, if you want
retard.
some bitches though, you're gonna have to learn.
Hold on. This
No.
nigga linked his website. Hold on. Bat got a store. The real
Yeah.
Bat
Oh, got a
store.
Market.
Oh, okay. Hey,
I'ma
can
go
I
flag that shit,
can I
too.
get the link to that them sneaks, dog?
Yeah, I'm sending you right now. Let me
You
see.
taking
I got
100
2 of
years.
them.
You said that 5 minutes ago.
You taking 100 years.
That's
Bro, I
Nigga
got a
make-
bunch
he
of
about to
them.
make that nigga making the website right now.
No,
Skillshare.com.
Yo, this nigga. Hey, yo, do your store be doing good? Cause the prices is crazy.
yes, I got like 10 orders today, man.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, people buy from everywhere.
This nigga charging
This is a bundle,
This nigga charging $30 for 2 boxes of cakes.
and they buy it.
Wow.
People buy 2 times, 3 times, 4 times.
So
that
you,
means they
you
buy 8
definitely share
boxes.
the store on Reddit. I see how it is.
He said he got
What
a
a
chat
show.
with us. He got a whole website. Oh, you can get some
Damn,
rewards
bro.
on his website? Okay, player.
Yeah, the bat. It's called Bat Snacks. You can get some
Okay,
rewards.
Bat Snacks.
It says
All
chat with us. Who? It goes straight to you. You got
Me,
employees?
I'm the only owner. I do everything myself.
That's
I don't need
what's up.
nobody.
I hope you know
So
that
if you want to
your
hit up
entire-
Bat, just go to his website.
I'm a link Bat store, man. Y'all can buy
I'll let
some,
you know,
some
Cole.
snacks
Tell
from
him,
Bat.
Cole.
So you got
this
I
is
told you I had a
and
store.
entire
Penman's
website.
marshmallow
Hold on.
devil food
Bat-
cakes.
Hold on. Let Cole
Hold
talk.
up.
Bat, your entire website is one big copyright infringement waiting to happen.
Yep.
No, it's
That's
not.
a fact. That's a fact.
I went to Warner Brother headquarters. They didn't say nothing. I went to LA like 4 weeks ago. I showed.
Yeah, you
Shut
spoke to the CEO while you're there.
No, not the. I showed somebody
You
worked
said
there. They didn't say
Warner
nothing.
Brothers gave you permission to use their Batman logo.
You spoke to
No, I
Warner
just-
himself.
Spoof. No, I just showed them. They didn't say nothing.
Oh yeah, that Batman logo could get you in trouble.
No,
Yeah,
I
man,
don't
that
care.
Adam West shit.
I'll
you
make
ain't-
them
You don't
fight me.
care.
What they ain't gonna do shit.
You
They'll
don't
take
care.
all that shit too.
Nigga, they gonna sue the shit out you. What
I
do
mean,
No.
if you get big
I
enough
mean-
and it comes on a radar, you will get sued.
Yeah, you ain't making
Nope.
They'll
pretty
probably
sure-
send him
I'm
a
pretty
cease and
sure-
desist.
Yeah, they'll
this
probably send
point-
them a cease and desist. Right. They'll make
That nigga-
They probably don't really
that
care.
nigga what, $14.
No, they don't care right now because he's small. They don't care right
Yeah,
now.
he under the radar.
Yeah, he under the radar. But if
$25.
this website was to blow
2
up,
boxes of
he would
cookies.
definitely. Be in
See,
trouble.
now you expose yourself, Bat. See, you shouldn't share
How
too
do I
much.
expose them?
Ah.
I don't care. What y'all?
Hey, I
where's
just
that link?
I just
Hey,
linked
where
this
that link
store.
at,
I
though?
just linked this store in the chat in the YouTube chat.
Where's the link to that other shit you was talking about, though?
where
Yeah,
the
we still
hell
waiting
is
on that
it?
link.
So you
Yeah,
want
what-
$14 for 2 king size candy bars?
Yeah, free shipping.
Dog,
Where you
the
sending it?
prices-
Where you? Where
The
you?
prices
Where you?
on
sell-
this shit is crazy, dog.
Yeah,
Where's
bro,
your
that shit is
inventory at?
expensive.
Where do you keep your inventory?
This is expensive as
In a
fuck.
freezer.
Yo, he
Has
want
anyone else ever bought a
$14.
candy bar
Hey, yo,
online?
he want $14. He want $14 for some shit that would cost you $3 in a gas station.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
They buy it.
Hey,
But
he-
see,
Bye.
people.
That shit cheaper in the movie theater. I go to the movie theater to get this shit.
I
for
know
cheap.
this nigga got
So you're a
movie theater
professional
prices.
scalper, Bat.
No,
Yo,
I'm a
he
OG.
got movie theater prices.
Hey, you got any PS5s on deck though?
He's got most.
I already sold them.
He's got most popular.
Most.
I'm roasting that nigga right now. That's fucked up.
Shout out to Bat. Hey, he
That
trying to.
nigga
Hey, he
Bat,
making
he
money.
got-
Hey, he even got some reviews and shit. They people posting reviews and all that, man.
Nigga, that's
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna
I
get
got
review
5
bombed
stars.
now.
Shout out to Bat.
No, they're not.
Don't
Don't
hate on this business. Let
Yeah,
him
don't do
rock.
that.
Don't
Don't
hate
do
on
that.
this business. Don't hate on this
That site is
business.
fake as fuck.
Hey, if people dumb enough to pay $14 for a king size candy bar, then let them do that, man.
Have at it.
Yo, we got.
Go ahead.
Hey, we got
Couldn't be
two
me.
limited,
Yo, back you lost
two limited edition Sprite
That nigga
gingers.
left. Y'all done hurt that nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, he left?
He came back. He came
No,
back.
he left. He lagged
Hey,
out.
we got.
Hey, yo, where that
Sprite.
website at, Bat? Where is that website?
Yeah, where's that
I
at?
just sent it. Look at the website. Sent it. Check my thing.
You screenshot it? Or what?
No, you sent the
hold on,
website
wrong
of your shit. I'm talking about
This
where
one.
them sneakers at.
Yeah, check right now. Look at the chat.
Oh, I see.
Why
it.
do you have Jeremy? Never mind. I'm gonna be quiet.
Oh,
Yeah, you should.
Am I gonna get a virus
What
for
was
this
when you were
bet?
walking on the street?
It's not
I
even.
will.
It's not even in the.
Nah, it's not secure. No, that
Yeah, this
nigga, that
That's
website
fake.
sketchy as a motherfucker. Them
what I'm
Jones
saying.
faking than a
Oh, I got
motherfucker.
it from there.
Hey
fake.
man,
Why
them
they
Jones fake
Oh,
as shit.
Look at them Yeezys they got on there.
Hey Bat, hey Bat, you got a better chance at getting pregnant, nigga, for the motherfucking sneaks to be anything authentic.
One of the
I
pictures
did?
on here is yours.
Hold up, one of the pictures is his.
It looked like his hand.
That's a good one.
Oh, he's quiet
Say it
now.
ain't
He's
so.
quiet now.
Yo, this
Say
is
it
your
ain't
website, yeah?
You made those shoes yourself?
Hold on,
No,
that's that
no,
nigga
no, no,
website.
no, no.
It looked like, look at his hand. That's his hand.
All right, hold on. Let me look at this website again, dog.
Go down a little bit at the.
This nigga,
Yeah.
hey, yo,
He
hey,
ain't saying
Bat,
nothing about
hey,
it.
Bat, who
What
website
are you
is this,
talking
Bat?
about? I don't
Your
know what's
pic-
talking about. The wholesaler
your
website,
pictures?
not my website.
Nigga, that's your
No.
daddy. Nigga,
Definitely
stop.
that is
What are you
that.
talking about?
You have it says on the left side of the screen, it has the shipping like information and it's like overlaid over the other stuff. So it's like covering it up when you're scrolling down.
Yeah.
This fake ass.
Do you have a sweatshop in your basement, Pat?
What are you talking about? It's not my website. The
I
real
like them
best from my
Yeezys
website.
450. I ain't gonna hold you. Them Yeezys 450. I like that.
Like that, if you want, I'll get it for you. Let me know.
No, dog. I want the real thing. I want the real deal.
Well, look, if you want some cake or candy, let me know.
Dog, I wish I would pay $18 for a $3 fucking candy bar, nigga. You got to be crazy.
Cake.
They pay for it. Look at the chat. They pay for it.
I'll give you a
No,
gift.
I see people
got
buying that shit. That's amazing.
We
man.
got Sprite
They buy it.
Ginger. We got
What?
2 Sprite Gingers for $13, limited edition.
Yeah.
I can't even reconcile
they're-
with buying candy bars online. I could never do that shit.
I mean, some of this stuff is kind of rare, like M&M's Key Lime. You got M&M's chocolate with mini M&M. I mean, some of this stuff. I mean, I might think
Some
about
of
it.
these snacks look delicious. Though.
I
ain't gonna hold
ship international too, all around America for free and international too.
you. Jeremy is
Hey,
in America.
Bat, how old are you, Bat? You must be doing bad to be selling candy bars online.
It's
I
called
mean,
a
he's
hustle.
hustling.
Nah. You can't
Can
knock
we
the hustle.
smack-
You can't knock the hustle,
smack the
man.
hustle.
You can't knock the hustle, dog.
But I don't think he's making too much money in that little ass.
Come
room.
on.
Oh, I'm
Come
making
on.
good money.
You can't knock the hustle, man.
Yeah,
You can't
that's.
knock
I
the
mean,
You got
Store is fake.
2 Cheetos Crunchy Cheddar Jalapeno for $25. Like these little 99-cent bags.
No,
Bags
they're the
selling
big
2 of
bags,
those for
guy.
Bags,
$25.
No, they're the big bags, guy. The big bags.
So what about like the ice cream? You got Ben and Jerry's. Is that going to melt?
That's one
How do
pint.
you-
No,
how
I
do you-
freeze them.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you got all this
freeze
shit.
them, freeze
them.
Hey, you got all this shit in your crib right now? That's a lot of product.
No, half of it. No, half of it's in the crib, frozen. Half of it's not.
Oh,
I still
okay.
get
So
it.
whatever they all. Okay, so when somebody order a bag of chips that you got for
He goes to the gas
$24,
station.
he goes to the gas station real quick.
Yep.
Ain't nobody buy this shit.
Look at
Yo,
my chat, sir. I don't got.
hey, yo, this nigga got 2 bags of chips for $24.
Them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I would pay some shit like that.
Those is commissary prices right there. Them
No, that ain't commissary prices.
I wish I would
motherfuckers.
pay some motherfucking
Look,
$25.
they just raised the prices in the jail I used to work. Them joints. That
Hey,
shit.
hey, Bat get an order. He like, all right, somebody just ordered 2 bags of chips. I'll be back. I'm going to the corner store real quick. Get
No,
these
you
2
know,
bags of chips.
somebody bought from another country. He paid $100.
Dog,
$40
you
for
spending
chips?
more. You spending more money on shipping,
Shipping,
than the
yeah.
actual fucking food.
Shipping shit overseas is fucking expensive.
Oh no, he paid for it.
Nah,
He
no.
paid a $50
Oh, they probably
for
don't
shipping.
have that. They probably don't have that in America.
No,
where he
they
at, he
don't.
really wanted it. Hey, I ain't gonna knock your hustle, dog. Hey, I linked the Bat store in the chat, man. Y'all want something from the Bat store? Go ahead, check it out. You know,
Yeah, I left my eBay link and my Shopify link. So like I said, it's all available free shipping.
But them sneaks and shit, they fake it in a motherfucker.
No, they're not.
Facts.
Yeah, they are. Every single
That
one
shit
you drop.
fake.
Oh,
All right, let
that
me see your
bag.
Jordans. Let me see your Jordans.
I ain't got Jordans. I don't have Jordans.
Exactly. You broke. That's why. You got no swag. You got no
That sneaker
Well,
website.
right,
has
right.
I never had a pair of Jordans. I never saw that.
Bat.
You suck.
Bat.
Man talking about.
Niggas don't. We don't look at Jordans like that no more.
I don't like. I'm grown
That's
as
you. I don't care.
It's
put together
over for
with glue.
Jordans, nigga. It's been over for Jordan for 5 or 6 years. Niggas don't wear Jordans. Niggas on phone posse.
People wear Jordans. What are you talking about?
I mean, if niggas like Jordans, let 'em
No.
wear
You
it.
capping now. It ain't over for
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Jordan.
not
saying. That's
capping.
what I'm
No,
saying.
not
What is
capping.
wrong with
That's
this?
that.
Dog,
Like, yeah,
dog.
this is
Them
not
joints
my
come
style.
out. Them joints come out and they going in seconds, nigga.
Yeah,
no,
Okay, but it's always been like that. I'm saying the craze though.
no, it ain't always been like that. I remember when I used to be able to go to the store and cop some Jordans. I remember them days.
Nigga, I remember we used to go on lunchtime in high school to go stand in line to go.
You
cop
can't
Jordans.
do that no more.
You
Yeah,
can't.
because the
White people took
pre-orders
it over.
now. Because you got to pre-order. There's
No,
more standing
no
outside.
pre-order. You gotta wait
No,
online.
you got niggas that's already out there fucking a week early. That's
Yep.
for 2 pairs. Jordan.
Hey,
Jordan's. Hey, Jordan don't got the same clout it used to. That's all I'm saying. You wear some
Yes, it
Jordans.
does.
I don't
even
know about
acknowledge
that.
Have you
Nah,
seen the
nah.
Off-White Jordans? Have you seen the Travis Scott Jordans?
Nah,
Have you seen them?
Jordan's got the same clout they been had, dog.
Nigga,
No,
well,
no,
Matt, have you
no.
seen them? Shit, them motherfuckers.
Now hold on.
Yeah,
Now we not.
I
Now
own
if
a
you're
pair of
talking
Off-White.
about
They just sold them.
if you're talking about the new ones like the 35s and the 36s, no. But if you go, nigga, them 11s, them 12s,
Ones,
come on, man.
twos, yeah. exactly.
Anything
yeah, I mean, come
1
on,
to
bro.
14,
Come on, bro.
well, 1 to 13, really. 1 to
Yeah,
13.
1 through 13.
It's
1
over.
through 13s. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
14 is my shit though, to be clear. But 1 to 13, yeah, it's a wrap.
A classic, yeah, of course.
Hey, shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said his store sell bat-shaped glizzies. Shout out to Torrance Ingram, man. He said, shout out to Viewmaster 617. He said, Bat be on Fashion Ave in New York buying Boss jeans. Hey, Boss jeans was the shit back in the day, dog.
You know that nigga got a pair of the jeans with all the teams on them? With the fucking basketball teams.
That's some New York shit.
I don't want
that's some New York shit right
there.
Hey, shout out to Brandon Young. He said that nigga need the money to buy power-ups for Candy Crush. He play behind his TV. Y'all stupid, man. Shout out to Mr. Kid Gaming. This man a whole scalper. LOL. Get your money, fam.
That nigga ain't. I'm sorry. I like Bat. I'm sorry I had to call you. I don't think you making that much money. Like, yeah, if that's your hustle, cool.
Man, you sound like a hater, dog.
I'm not, but I'm just telling that nigga ain't making no money.
How you know what that nigga making, man?
That little ass.
You sound like a whole hater, man.
I just said do his thing. Let that nigga do his thing.
No, you sound like a hater. No, that's some hating ass shit.
That little ass, that nigga TV in front of his closet.
No, that's some hating ass shit, though.
That nigga come in that chat every fucking week hating on niggas. That was his territory.
All right. Go ahead.
It's a 75-inch TV, sir. What are you talking about?
The internet
right now.
The internet is big. Like you put something up on eBay and it gets sold like quickly. So especially when it's food.
I sold 59 today, man. Like people buy it because they can't find it.
All right, man. Shout out to Tyreek Hamid. Shout out to Tyreek Hamid. He said this is what he did with his PPP loan. Hey, it's a business. It's a business. How many? You said you sold 59 a day.
15.
15 to what?
Orders of cake, snacks, like orders today.
Oh shit! So you gotta go to the corner store later on.
I already packed some of them up. I got them already.
Oh, all right. Hey man, he found a way. He found a hustle.
Hey, it's good. It's good money, and like I get to chill at home. So hey, why not?
Yeah, I mean,
fuck it. I'm not gonna hate on it if he actually makes money.
It's like,
fuck it.
Oh, hey, look, it's like
if it makes money, it makes sense.
It's like $5 to $15 profit.
Hey, listen, man. Darkside Phil, that motherfucker make $100,000 a year e-bagging. He's a professional.
Yeah, and he's a scumbag too.
Yeah, he's a professional e-bagger. So I might try e-bagging. Y'all think I can? I can get,
that's what I'm saying. You should.
You gonna get clowned for that?
I mean, he is white, but
yeah,
shit,
it's in
nigga.
conflict with your brand, dude.
Yeah, you gonna get clowned for that.
Hold up, nigga. I'm broke, nigga. Can I?
But you're the truth. You got to uphold the standard.
All right, well that's the truth, nigga. I'm trying to be a professional e-bagger.
The truth is that I'm broke as fuck.
Listen, man.
Wait, listen.
Listen. This man making $100,000 a year e-bagging, dog. That is a lucrative business.
Hey, I'm just saying, posting a list of your previous GPUs on Twitter and saying I'm broke or in conflict, man. The two don't add up.
That's
look at the last picture you put up.
That's the
stitching falling off of them ones.
Oh, y'all niggas
they're used. They're off.
Hey, I'm gonna have to bounce in a minute, bro.
All right. It's all good. It's all good.
Before we head out, can I ask you, 8? Do you have any response to that Black Bomb video about the Hard8 disease spreading and all that shit?
Oh,
what?
I ain't even watch that shit.
Oh no, nah, not really.
Oh, before you leave, check out my store. You might like it. I know you have a sweet tooth, Cole. Check it out.
This nigga Matt said I paid my $10 super chat, nigga. I'm getting some advertisement around.
yeah,
man.
15. Oh, cool.
He's getting his money worth.
Shout out to Phil's Blue Eyes. He said, "Ask Matt, is he selling his cakes?"
What do you mean? Who was the other nigga that was on last week? They was trying to get at him.
Oh, that freak ass.
Oh, that's the
that was True Virgil.
True Virgil, yeah, Virgil.
Hey.
Shout out to
I think
Virgil.
that was Kid Smooth. That sounded like Kid Smooth, man.
Nah, that was Virgil.
What
Shout out
the
to
fuck?
Virgil.
Kids.
That sounded like
retarded.
That wasn't no Kid Smooth.
That ain't sound like no Kid.
Is that who you want, nigga? Because that dance show wasn't Kid
No,
Smooth.
that's what it sounds like. That's like that dude. It's like that. I wasn't even here. He was talking a lot of shit.
No, that wasn't no Kid Smooth, man.
That's his request.
So what's your response?
Don't do him like that.
Response?
Don't do Smooth like that, man.
I can't
Man, we got a lot of smooth
defenders.
defenders in here. Every time somebody brings up Smooth,
respect it.
somebody's right there to defend him.
Wait, you want
Man,
to?
he's got reach. I do respect him. He's got reach. He's got a lot of fans
Smooth
everywhere,
is
man, in every corner.
What the
You
fuck?
can't talk shit
I
without
showed,
hearing something
I
about
showed
it.
my gamer tag. This man never showed his
Yo.
gamer tag. I show what the hell?
Jay said we're black 8. That's not gonna work, man. I'm about to be a professional e-bagger. Fuck y'all.
You
niggas.
should, Hard8. It'll work.
Hey,
That shit work. You gonna give me something back? You gonna give me something?
I sent you $15, man. What you? I can't do you.
I'll pay your rent for the rest of the year.
That's enough to buy
Hey, I'm about to go
candy for
buy
me,
2
so you
bags of
good.
50-cent chips and sell them motherfuckers for $24.
Yeah, you should.
Hey, Bat.
You a
Why
old
do
savage.
why does your Jordans have air in quotation marks on this? Like,
Have
why
you
is that?
seen? That's called off-whites. Have you never seen an off-white Jordan? Are you retarded? Like, where have you been? Like, have
You
been on
always
the
say
rock?
that. Are you retarded?
Hey, Bat,
I
I'm gonna
think
be
he
real with
is.
you, Bat. Them Jordans fake as fuck, dog.
Yeah, look at the stitching. It's falling apart.
They are fake. They fake. They're fake.
Yeah,
Yo,
Bat.
them
Bat,
shits is
Bat.
fake, nigga.
They
You
are
bugging.
fake.
Them shit's
No,
all
they're not.
Jordans. That's what
Hey,
the
shout
fuck
out to
it is.
Viewmaster
No, they're not.
617. He said Bat got the Drake's Cakes game on Smash. All right.
That's right.
And then shout out to Torrance Ingram. Deuces my brother code. But 8 keep the show rolling. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. Bat wanted the weirdo to be smooth. I hope that ninja blocked though. Nah, he ain't blocked.
I hope
man.
so
Shout out
too.
to
He's
True
insane.
Virgil.
That dude was weird.
Nah, we rocking. I mean, I ain't in no rush. Cole got to go though. What you doing, Cole? You got something special going on?
Man, Cole gonna buy some cake for me. That's what's up. That's what's up. Don't worry, man. You don't have to
No,
spite
I
the
mean,
secret.
the wife said we could have 3 hours to do the show. We over the 3-hour limit, so she trying to get some other
Oh
stuff.
man, the wife cracking the whip on you?
Yeah, she is. Just
Get
like-
your ass over, you old boy.
She must be right next to him. He's scared to death to talk, but it's all good.
Yep.
That nigga heart rate going up.
Yeah, that's
She got a
true. That's
gun
good.
for it.
Nigga braids loosening up and shit. He's scared to death.
Standing up on his head.
Had to go get off. You know I was just joking, right?
Motherfucking bandana that came unloose.
Yeah, she
Damn.
definitely has a lot of pull around this motherfucker. I'm
Hey,
not gonna...
hey, you got that bandana on right now with the rhinestones in it? That shit all glittered up and shit.
Shit, I'm gonna find me one of them. Hey, Bat, sell me one of them.
Yo, Bat, that nigga crazy. That nigga got bad. He really got 75-cent bag of chips for $24, man. You talking about a motherfucking scalper? This nigga is King Scalp.
Well, hold on. It's $24 plus shipping
Plus shipping. No, free shipping. He said free shipping.
in the United States.
Okay.
I got something for you, Bat. I'm gonna show you some shit. Put some shit in the chat that y'all know your ass ain't got on the.
This nigga got a whole convenience store down in his
Watch
motherfucking
this.
basement.
I know you ain't got these.
Shit, I hope you ain't got no rats in that motherfucker.
Oh, he in New York. You know he got rats.
Oh man,
Nigga, they neighbors.
Look at these joints right here.
rats about the size of a fucking house cat. Good lord.
Too
going
funny.
on
All right,
with
we
the
about to
top
get
of
out of
those
here,
five
man. Cole gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Cole.
He gotta. So we about to bounce and shit, man. We done roasting Bat for right now, man. Bat, you coming back
You know
next
you
week?
Until
roast
next
me.
week.
Until next
me.
week.
That nigga.
Yeah, all right. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You know,
Yeah.
y'all have a good
Hey,
day.
hey,
I doubt there's any
Child support, man. Y'all ain't
females.
better-
I doubt
better
there's
child
any
support.
females listening to this, but yeah, Happy Mother's Day. Oh well,
Yeah, we
I
gotta
forgot.
put that out there.
Cole wife
Put it out
be
there.
listening.
I do
Yeah, Happy
some
Mother's Day.
5-cent
We know the
slippers.
vibes.
What is this man doing? I have some Louis V slippers.
Them the off-white
Man, you better shut
Jordan.
up.
The convertible top joints.
I got some Louis V slippers you couldn't afford.
Oh my gosh,
It's
nigga.
funny.
I
All right, we
might
about
care
to
about
bounce,
you guys.
man. We about to
All right.
bounce. Bat selling all them sneaks and shit too. I know what you do, Bat. You already did it. You buy them off the fucking Canal Street and then you sell them. We know
need
what's
some
going
Autobahn
on.
on Canal Street.
A true New York hustler.
A true New York hustle, man.
No, I do sell cake and sell it online. Of course I do. Why
No, we're
not?
talking about these sneaks. You buy them, you buy these knockoffs for cheap and then sell them for high price.
No, I
True
don't.
New
I
York
just sell cake.
sellotape done.
Good shoot.
That boy wild. But yeah, we about to get out of here, y'all. So appreciate everybody
I'm
calling in.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna get back to this village.
You gonna do that? You doing that prison video this week? I need some content, man. It's dry out here.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm quite sure somebody else got some content for you, man.
Man, Mike got no motherfucker.
I don't know, man. Hey, Teron, where you at on that village?
I think I'm almost done. I'm at the I don't know if this counts as a spoiler, like the factory.
Okay. Nah, that ain't no spoiler.
Yeah, I'm at that
Before
part.
you go, should I get Resident Evil 8?
You said you didn't like 7. You said I like it. I don't know,
it's pretty good. It's better than 7 in my opinion.
Yeah, I just want him to go back to third person. That's what I'm...
Yeah, I do too, bro. I do too. I'm not
first person give me a headache.
They about to come out. They about to come out with that RE4 remake.
I don't want that shit.
Thank God they got rid of that vignette though.
Greatness.
Yo, are they really
Greatness.
gonna come out with a 4 remake? Because Resident Evil 8
Yeah,
has
it's heavily rumored at least.
I think they're already showing VR. Aren't they showing RE4 VR?
Yeah, they got VR.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's coming. It's coming.
I'm only asking because this game has a lot of callbacks to 4, and I'm like, if they make a remake of 4, like I'm wondering if they're gonna reuse assets and all that.
Probably.
Is the VR going to be PlayStation exclusive again?
I don't know.
Hey, Fitz, you on PC, Fitz?
Yeah, I'm on PC.
What kind of build you got?
It's old.
You got that Walmart build,
2070. Man, there's a story to it though. There's a story. There's a story behind it. GPU broke, and then I was gonna get a holdover until the 30 series came out. Then the 30 series came out, and I couldn't fucking get it. So yeah, I'm on a holdover build.
You got to get on Twitter and get them notifications.
Yeah, I turned them on, but they don't notify on my phone. I got to figure something out. I think my settings are off or something.
You gotta go into your notification settings in the phone.
Yeah, it must be that.
Hold on, what phone you got?
Yeah, you got to hold.
S9.
Yeah,
Okay,
hold
yeah,
the
you
Twitter
got-
junk.
Yeah, go ahead.
turn it on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so if you when you get a notification on Twitter, just hold it down and then swipe the bar over to loud or silent. You probably got it on silent. That's how I got my PS5 last week.
Well, some things pop up, but when I hit the bell logo, like the restock tweets don't pop up. I don't fucking know why.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You gotta use Telegram. Use the Telegram app to get it.
I actually try to watch the streams too. Right now, I'm focused on a PS5.
No.
I can only run one
Listen.
stream on my tablet at a time.
I'm gonna give you advice. Listen, because I got 3 PS5s, so I'll show you. You gotta use Telegram.
That was the advice.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that means.
Telegram is an app. Oh my God. You deaf. Listen, you go to instock.net. There's a program called Telegram. It sends you a link when it's active and you go buy it. Because I got 3 PS5s and I sold 2 of them. So you can do it too.
I mean, I'll try anything. I'd rather get it at retail than support a scalper. I'm
why
getting
not
tired of
support
playing that game. It may come to that. I don't like to. Honestly, it's not even just the extra money that I have to spend. It's part of it. Like I want a real receipt. Like I want to guarantee what's
Your
in that
ethics,
box.
I guess. Oh, right. Look, well, use Telegram, man. That's your best bet.
They got plenty of them on eBay.
And I don't trust none of that.
I don't like to do through second party or second hand. I just don't like it.
No, it's not second hand, guys. It's
I'm not
direct.
saying
It sends you a link.
I'm responding to code.
I just don't.
Oh well.
I don't trust the websites that Bat be putting out here. And then they could get a whole Xbox One, like the first generation junk.
Wish.com out this motherfucker. All right, we gotta go, people. We gotta go. Appreciate everybody for calling.
Credit card information.
All your day.
All right, hey, peace.
Cole waiting for that peanut butter and jelly sandwich you got for dinner.
Yeah, he waiting for my orders. Let's go. I got peanut butter.
Yeah, I'll catch y'all niggas later, man. Shout out Hard 8, man.
Come on,
Thanks
Cole.
for that.
You know you want it. Come on,
Day
Cole.
stream, bro. Thanks for Mother's
No
Day
doubt,
stream.
no
I
doubt,
appreciate
no
it.
doubt.
Peace, Kapachi.
It's just a regular day, man. It's just a regular day. Why Bat on always the last one?
Well, I hope you enjoy your money. See ya.
Oh man. All right. Good times. Batman. Funny. So what you got planned for the rest of the night, player?
We just about to do some more Mother's Day
Oh,
stuff.
did you watch that movie I had told you about?
What was the name of
The
it?
Sentinel on HBO Max?
No, we did not.
Okay.
We started watching that Ray Donovan.
What's that?
Man, it's good. It's on Showtime though. We like 5 episodes in. It's great so far. Like extremely great. Like The Wire, great.
All right. Yeah, so we getting out of here. Appreciate everybody for coming through, calling in, chatting, supporting, hitting the like button, super chats, Patreons, all that good stuff. I'm going to drop a couple movies off on Patreon tonight. I forgot to do it. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe you want to set up notifications on Patreon for post, because Brad the Wizard does, and he usually gets all the goddamn codes. So I'm going to drop a couple on there. Other than that, yeah, man, appreciate everybody, man. Hope y'all had a great time. Hit the like button on your way out, and we'll see what this week holds when it comes to gaming news, man. What you got for them, Cole?
Nothing, man. Nothing too much. Like, just to be clear, I got a lot of people in my DMs on Twitter about Quick Resume on Xbox. I think Quick Resume is a fine feature. Stop twisting my words. I think Quick Resume is a excellent feature. I was only commenting on it is not as fast as people have led you to believe. That doesn't mean that the feature is trash. That doesn't mean I don't think it's great. It is. I'm just being honest. It is a nice feature, but the speed of it is not as fast as these people lead you to believe. But that doesn't make it trash. It's a great feature. So stay out of my DMs. Quit asking me about Quick Resume. I like Quick Resume.
All right. I mean, you know what's funny, man? I had the Series X for what, a couple months?
About a week.
Weeks. It was longer than a week.
I meant to say a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it was a couple of weeks.
Off.
I had it for a couple of weeks. No problems with it. I like the shit. It's if I wasn't on PC, I would still have it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I never used it. I didn't even get to test it out. Like, I at least would have had tested out. Like, I forgot all about the
Quick
shit.
Resume?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I never use that shit. I don't jump from game to fucking game. This is not something I do. You know
right.
What I mean?
Well, even if you don't, it's like again, the best use case for me. So I've been playing that Second Extinction, trying to, get some love for that, build up a little team, run around in that. But then when I switch to Gears Tactics, then it's right there. It just leaves me right where I left off. So it's mainly good for like playing a single player game. Then you jump to a multiplayer, or a single player, you jump to some 2K and then go back to where you was. That is, for me, that is the strength of the feature, and it does a fine job of that. And when you go back to the game, you go back to exactly where you was. It's like you hit pause. Yeah. It's a nice little feature.
But it ain't nothing to me. It ain't. I guess it did work with. It was a good deal for Returnal. It would have been.
Yeah, if PlayStation had that.
But it don't always work as advertised, right? Sometimes that shit close out games and all that, don't it?
Well, it does, but that happens because, like, if a game gets updated while it's in Quick Resume, it gets knocked out of Quick Resume. So if you got automatic updates turned on, then, if your game gets an update, then you're going to be burned up.
All right.
And then not every game supports it, too.
Shout out to Torrent. Nope, I read that one. I think I read them all. Yeah, I think I read them all. Max B. Shout out to you. Bat, why is the Jumpman wearing a do-rag? A fucking two-tone do-rag and shit, right? Two-tone fucking do-rag. You're not on New York niggas. They let them two-tone do-rags and shit. Hit the like button though on your way out, people. Appreciate everybody for coming through. And we're going to see y'all next week. No days off, man. Every Sunday.
None.
Every Sunday, 4 p.m. EST, man. We here. You know
I don't get tired. I got 6 jobs.
I don't get tired. Yeah, so we here, man. Hopefully everybody enjoy it. And, what you got? You got anything for them?
That's it. See y'all next time.
All right, man. And call y'all mothers, man. If you can't be with them physically, like me, make sure y'all call them up and wish them a happy Mother's Day and all that. Check on them, man. You did.
Show some appreciation.
No doubt. All right, people. We out. Deuces.
Peace.